456. Okay, cool. So far, my mic seems to be working okay. Ooh, hot coffee. Was in a hurry to make my coffee. Made it a little bit too milky. In Warhammer 40. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is have my Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader pen and paper RPG, the PDFs. I wanted to have them up. Oop. I actually did this combat already, but testing 1 2 3. 5 6 7. Oh my lord. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. One, two, three, 4 5 6. Can you hear me okay?
Finally, some real action.
Testing 1 2 3. It's on my side. It seems to be working fine. My camera is going to be turned off because I'm just looking for footage. Yeah, I can hear myself on the playback on my tablet. So yeah. Let's see. We got. We need a bigger fleet to go around and like fight some of these ships. Really. Turn around. Use a little warp shenanigans. Go around, fight this guy. I think what we're going to do also is we're going to... What we got here? We got boarding party abilities. We got a little bit more maneuverability stuff. Let me make sure that... Yeah, I hear myself just fine. I don't know, man. My microphone just randomly cuts off. I don't think it's the Mauno mic. I think it's some sort of software issue. Let's see here. Let's go here.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Okay, and then we'll do... Oh, almost can do boarding party. There you are. Hi! Hi, Ace. How's it going? Good to hear you. Good to see you. Technically, I'm not doing either of those, but you know, it's good to have your presence around. So here we're gonna launch a. Let's do. There's Starhawk bombers, Wraith starfighters. Let's do. Let's see. Do a couple of these guys. I think I tried bombers and it wasn't really that great, but I'll try start the Wraith starfighters again. And there's not much I can do. Just want to kind of stay away from this guy. So I'll put reinforced shields on my rear. Try to get this guy. Maybe I should have put it on the side. Whatever. It's fine. I'll do over this a little bit. Maybe which is enough. I often go. I can hear which is enough. I often go and do kitchen stuff. Yeah, a lot of people like listen to my sensual voice off video or on the way to work. Which I don't doesn't really matter to me. Just make sure you're paying attention to the road if you're listening to this on your way to work. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's kind of annoying. I'll go. I actually don't remember how I did this combat last time. Like I said, probably didn't hear me, but like I said, I did this combat earlier, like off stream, but it seems like we don't do star combat a lot in the series, so I don't want to. Let's move them a little bit. I don't want it to be. I don't want the fighter's wing to get really like singled out. Let's move them like right here. Oh, I have to go this way. Okay. Where you going? Where you going, buddy? Don't shoot my starfighters! Okay, good. Okay. The Dark Eldar have a technology that distorts the space around them. Makes them all like shadowy. Where's this guy? So maneuver around here. He's probably going to use his, what is it, starboard side weapons, or he might still hit the rear shields. Oh no, he's not going to hit anything because he's up. So let's do like this. Bombers seem like torpedoes, but you got to go hear from them more. Yeah, they're really good in the pen and paper RPG. I remember trying them out in one of the space battles before and not really being too satisfied with them. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again. Let's see. Try this. And this guy's shields are up. This guy's shields are not. See, I'll launch another squadron.
Lock on and launch.
And let's see here.
Deliver their demise.
So I'm gonna miss again. So I can move a little bit closer, and I can move over here, and I think I should be able to use both of my weapons. I can use most aft and starboard. No, okay, starboard is right, port is left. I gotta get more familiar with my naval terminology. When I take my pirate ship out on the river, my raft with a flagpole attached to it. People are like, it's like, I'll be like, "Arr! You can't tell me to pull over, coppers." I'd be a pirate. Okay, we do this. Then we do. So okay, can't do this. So I can do this and do. Can't do that. Unavailable. Okay, it's strange. I can't reload them, but I will do boarding action. Okay. The pen and paper RPG, I love it because you can actually do. There was a ship component called murder servitors, which are they're kind of what they sound like. They're servitors that are that are in like alcoves. They look like normal statues on the ship that you have on the ship. But whenever your ship is boarded, they become like these bloodthirsty monstrosities and they hunt down any ship invaders. Pretty tight. Kind of sad that they are not in this game so far. Let's see here. I think that's it. We'll do starboard. Starboard. Okay. I was trying to like say what side it was without looking at without cheating. It is what it is. Okay, I can definitely get these guys out of the way. Do this. Let's do pew 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 pew. Okay. And these guys, I will start having them turn around. This guy's fairly slow, this capital ship. So turn him around. What is this? Is this a graphical glitch? Weird. What you doing? We got. You gonna try to ram me or something? What? What are you doing? Big turd. Cool. Ah, now his ship is. I'm not really sure how what was it? The shadow field. That's what it is. An eerie and unfathomable haze obscures the vessel. Enemies suffer a negative 25 penalty to hit when attacking within a 2-cell radius and a 75% penalty to hit when attacking from outside that range. The field is removed upon firing, as a chance to be re-engaged at the start of the ship's turn. Well, you suck. I'm just saying. Warp wave. First off, send a boarding action. One game that I really want to play on Sundays every so often is Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. It's just a really, really nice real-time strategy game with Warhammer 40,000 ships. It has a really nice mod for it, where you can have like lots of different obscure patterns of like void ship, and like have like battleships. I don't think it has some super battleships, but yeah, I would definitely like to play it again. Okay, let's do this.
Unleash the power
Do
of
Lance.
our large batteries.
And Lance.
Bring doom to our enemies.
And do I have... Oh, you're right in the middle of this.
Let the macro cannons sing their deadly litany.
Okay, so now... What can I... I can maneuver... Let's do this. See if I can change his... Yes. I changed his direction with my warp wave. Essentially churn the waves of the Immaterium, make him change a different direction. So now he has to turn all the way around in order to get me, which I will use for my advantage because I am a big, strong captain.
Set
Also
course
king.
with all haste.
The Ice Serpent. I always picture the Ice Serpent in my individual lore is that the king has, you know, has earth and soil and plants from his dead homeworld that he has on here. He has to keep the temperature of the Ice Serpent very low, almost freezing at certain points, in order to preserve them. Oh, here we go.
Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
The king makes pew pew noises into the ship's Vox. Wait, that's... Hold on, I don't want to look. So, port, that's port. Port side, right? Port, yes. I got it. Ace. Sounds fun. I wish I had some more ships in Rogue Trader. Yeah, I tend to buy the DLC for new ships, but it doesn't show up in cutscenes. I feel like they're eventually going to add more ships. Okay, I'll move a little bit closer just to make it to turn harder for them. Okay, so can I do that? And go this. Stay behind.
vehicle. NPC is just gonna go off and fly somewhere. Bye. Who knows where you're going? Oh, fire! Fire on the bridge. Burning. Oh, you didn't even get an attack in. Sucks to be you. Let's see here. Let's do. Target is too far.
Deliver their demise.
I remember talking about a Void Ship inspired DLC. I look forward to the Void Ship focus segment. Yeah, you know what? Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, another one from the same company, had a lot of different DLCs. One was kind of like a side story where you don't play the same party, you play a different party that's a little bit less powered. I'd like to see like a different side story where it's just more focused on like naval combat. Just a bunch of naval options. That'd be really cool. Because they have in the pen and paper RPG they have what do they have? They have like mines. They have what do they have? I forget what the super cannon is called, but they have the super cannon. The name will eventually come back to me. But there's a large cannon that you can't use. You can't really pair with any other types of weapons like fighters or torpedoes. Essentially makes it like a giant, rift into the void in space whenever you use it. There's those, and there's support ships. There's transports. There's a lot of different elements of, different, boarding actions in the pen and paper RPG. There's a lot of really interesting stuff. Bye.
Another victory for the von Valancius dynasty.
Okay, wait. I think I got the level on that, didn't I? Let me see if I can actually load up. I don't want to spend too much time doing this, but let me see if I can load up one of the PDFs, and we'll chat about Warhammer 40,000 pen and paper RPG in just a second. Let's see here. Where'd I put it? Battlefield Chronos. Yes. Yes, I found it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Battlefield Chronos. Okay. Come here, guys. Come here. Hey, over here. Look over here, guys. Wait. Let's see here. Internets. Okay, come here. I want to show you something. Okay, so Battlefield Chronos was the expansion book. Switch my camera. Camera's being all weird. Camera. Where are you? Okay, testing. I'm not even using the Warhammer 40,000 background, but yeah, the Battlefield Chronos. We had lots of really interesting things. Let's see, what was the Nova Cannon? That's what it was. Okay, so Nova Cannon 15, page 15. So Nova Cannons are a classification of exceptionally powerful weaponry that can only be mounted upon capital ships. So I know in the Rogue Trader, the CRPG, what we're playing right now. Excuse me. You see a lot of Vipers and sword class frigates, but like frigates and raiders, like the smaller ones, are actually escort ships. Like what's considered more of like a capital ship is more like there's cruisers and battle cruisers, I think, are supposed to be, and then super battle cruisers are definitely something that are more like part of a fleet, right? So actually we're I think one of the larger small ships, but we're still technically a small ship of the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium, right? So Nova Cannons are a classification of exceptionally powerful weaponry that can only be mounted on capital ships. Mounted below the heavily armored prows of the Imperial... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah. So this right here. I'm gonna get back into 3D printing eventually, but we got a little model right here of a battleship, right? Um, okay, so right, okay, mounted below the heavily armored prows. So you usually mount it. I think I actually have it modeled on this guy, but the Nova Cannon right here is mounted under the prow, the armored prow, and Nova cannons have a few equals in terms of range and destructive power. While variation exists, a typical Nova cannon consists of an array of potent gravimetric impalers designed to accelerate a projectile to a fraction of the speed of light. These projectiles vary more than the nature of the cannons themselves, ranging from sophisticated plasma warheads, which burn with the ferocity of a small star for a fraction of a second, to implosive devices which exert destructive gravitational forces upon all those caught in with several thousand kilometers of detonation. Anyways, this is what is, I think, typically used for like planetary bombardment if you want to destroy a planet, which you can do in the Warhammer 40,000. In the Rogue Trader pen and paper RPG, if you gear your ship right, you can be an exterminatus vessel and just go around blowing up planets. Why not, right? It's cool. These projectiles in any whale case, a Nova Cannon is a terrifying thing to face, with much more of a psychological tool than a weapon. These weapons, however, are often ill-favored by the Imperial Navy. This particular PDF actually does go into history of the battle fleet that actually guards the Coronis Expanse, which I think is interesting because and it kind of goes into like what's a typical amount of ships you can encounter in a battle force for this type of section of space. Generally, it's like you kind of wonder like, okay, well, if all these ships have like 100,000 people on it, 50,000 people, whatever, like how many, like what how do they actually defend? Or is it just one ship to defend the thing? Is it like many ships? And I think it's generally like in Sword Class Frigate is what we're writing right now in the Rogue Trader game. And you see a lot of Sword Class frigates because they're made to be in wings of 3. Anyways, where was I going with this? I just like to talk sometimes. So every so often you gotta slap me around and get me to kind of get back to the point. But anyways, yeah, Nova Cannons are supposed to be like your exterminatus type of weapon, like planet buster, crust buster kind of stuff. And they're more so, they're in I think in all of the, or most of the tactical wise, they're more of a deterrent for going into a space. Because an enemy would fly into like a general space, and it takes a little bit of time to charge, like just a little bit. And then when it shoots a projectile, it explodes. A lot of these projectiles from Nova Cannons can like rip holes in reality. So you want to kind of maneuver away from as much of the point of impact as possible, right? But if they hit, it's a bad news. But a lot of times you're trying to get them to go away from a certain area, right? So that's what I was thinking. I guess my point being is that they might be really good for in a side campaign, a naval side campaign in the CRPG, to allow them to, be more of a, when you're fighting multiple ships at once, Yes, right? Let's see here. I'm going to go into... we can go back into Battlefield Chronos in a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time because, I mean, a lot of people do say that they like these little sections when I kind of detour a little bit, but it's not for everyone, so I don't want to... For people who are not wanting stuff like this, I don't want to take them... spend too much time on it. But new starship hulls, so the core rulebook for the pen and paper role-playing game has a lot of different hulls, but it has Battleship and Super Battleship is not included in the Warhammer 40,000 RPG. I think they do include one NPC starship that's a battleship in the pen and paper RPG. But this is the Grand Cruiser is the largest thing. As far as I know, it's not in the. As far as I know, it's not in the. Maybe it is. I don't know. Grand Cruiser. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen any Grand Cruisers in the CRPG just yet. But Grand Cruiser. Well, let's go to. Just to give you an idea of where we're at. So we are. Is it cruiser? Or I think we're like. No, we're frigates. So we're frigates. So we're like 3 classes down in terms of like size, right? So frigates often looked at as insignificant by technocratic senior officers obsessed with raw firepower of true battleships or ships of the line. Frigates offer so much more than pure scouting and escort vessels. These elegant fast craft travel further, explore more widely, and routinely see more combat than larger battle fleet vessels simply by virtue of the vast numbers of tasks they are capable of performing. So they're just known as very like standard all-arounders, right? They're not. You're decently fast. They're decently durable. But Falcon, like the sword class frigate, is I think one of the newer ones. But just giving you an example of a frigate. Falcon class. I don't know. Have we encountered Falcon class yet? But the Falcon is considered okay. So, example of a frigate: 2.2 kilometers long, 6.5 megatons approximately. Crew is less than 30,000. Okay. The Falcon is considered a new class, having only been laid down. That's pretty new, actually. The Falcon is considered a new class, having only been laid down in year 261 M41. So that's, hundreds of years ago, but still. Oh, a mere 550 years of service. Okay, cool. It is regarded as untried and untested pretender to the throne of the more established ships like the Venerable Sword class, like our character's ship is a sword. As such, it is engineered that has engendered some undistinguished and unfair hostility from the more hidebound and traditional sections of Battlefleet Calixis officer class. This is a pity, for the Falcon, like all Voss Forge world ships, is a thoroughly well-constructed and innovative design, is more flexible than many frigates, having unusually the capacity to carry torpedoes. So most frigates are not equipped for torpedoes or some are torpedoes, but not so much as fighters, and definitely not Nova cannons. But they're, like I said, they're supposed to be more well-rounded escorts. This is a pity for Falcons like all vessels. Battlefleet Calixis only has one squadron of the ships. The three vessel, there is a wing operating in the Cronus Expanse. This was. What did we just say? We said that the CRPG is like 180 years ago? Or the pen and paper RPG is 100 years prior to the CRPG. I think that's what we found out, right? So Battlefleet Calixis. So there's a lot of this lore from this older pen and paper RPG is probably still true for this particular game, right? So Battlefleet Calixis, which is a smaller Battlefleet that used to, I don't know if it still does, patrol the Cronus Expanse, right? It's Imperial Navy. Well, there's Imperial Navy officers that you deal with, so I'm assuming it's still there. Battlefield Calixis only has one squadron of these ships. So this is the three-vessel the Broadsword Squadron. Okay, so the Broadsword Squadron is composed of Falcon class. Patrolling a long loop around Scintilla, Iocanthus, Cephas Triangular. Oh, this is Battlefield Calixis, not Kronos. Never mind. So there's talk of having the squadron. There is, however, talk of diverting the squadron to conduct long-range scouting patrols of the Halo Stars, which I think is where around the area where they were at. Rogue traders, being free-thinking innovators, are less likely to adopt a navigator's unsympathetic approach to a new class. It's not surprising that a lot of Falcons have already been sighted within the Cronus Expanse. Okay, so it's a torpedo specialist. It has benefits for using torpedoes, but we could always go back into this. A lot of these PDFs really quick, but now, so I gave you that. Let's go into Grand Cruisers, right? So I just want to give you an example of a Grand Cruiser. So that's like, so 3 categories above. Grand Cruisers are vastly powerful and archaic warships, remnants of the more technologically advanced era of Imperial history. Only battleships carry heavier armor or wield more firepower. These vessels were once the core of Battlefleet squadrons, though warships designed for concerted broadside action and punching void duels. Now few in number, there are many ways relics of a bygone age. Very few Grand Cruisers have been constructed in recent millennia, the entire concept of having fallen out of favor in many battle fleets. Their revolutionary and highly sophisticated warp and real space engine designs are now poorly understood, leading many to well-publicized disasters and war calamities. Indeed, the fleets of many of the Arch Enemy, so Chaos, the Devil Worshippers, contain the reinvigorated hulls of many formerly proud Imperial Grand Cruisers lost in the warp due to the gradual dilution of sacred knowledge needed to render these imposing ships safe. Regarded by many suspicious senior officers in the Imperial Navy as dangerous, temperamental, and constructed using dubious and possibly heretical technologies, the surviving Grand Cruisers of the 41st millennium are largely relegated to the reserve fleets. So that you probably won't be seeing this in the Coronis Expanse. They're probably next door over in Calixis. Um, um, they are motley constructions of outdated mothbed antique warships held cold and silent in orbit around Munitorium depot worlds, ready for the one last call to arms. Although incredibly costly, complex, unpredictable, and massively demanding in terms of maintenance and manpower, Grand Cruisers have much to offer rogue traders. They are vastly powerful ships with content-shattering firepower and ironclad armor that enables them to sweep aside entire squadrons of lesser vessels. Yeah, I can see that. I think what was going on with Nova cannons is that they bypass. I think they bypass shields, so you can, and they deal a decent amount of damage. You can potentially kill smaller ships with like 1 or 2 hits of a Nova cannon. They're vastly powerful ships with constant shouting. As such, the vast crafts are surprisingly common amongst the wealthier rogue trader fleets. I don't know what's going on with all the other rogue traders that we have not been mentioned in this game so far, but like I don't think Corda or Winterscale would be able to afford stuff like that because yeah, it takes a lot in order to get a Grand Cruiser. Like generally, wealth in the pen and paper RPG is something that's like you got Scrooge McDuck level money, and then we have like someone who owns a stuffed Scrooge McDuck, and then we have like you own a few planets, and then you're able to maintain a Grand Cruiser. Maybe not that big a deal, but they're pretty expensive. Like you have to have the resources of the Imperium itself consistently in order to do it. Okay, so we'll go back to the game in a second. So here's an example. So the Avenger class Grand Cruiser. So dimensions 7.5 kilometers long, 1.8 kilometers abeam at fins approximately, 40 megatons approximately, crew 141,000 crew approximately, acceleration 2.2 graphics max stable acceleration. Now, in many ways, the archetypical Grand Cruiser, the Avenger is a massively potent and brutally simple ship that mounts colossal close-range macro batteries and broadsides that run kilometers along its flanks. I think it has like options for, let's see here. Yeah, it has slots for three weapons on either side, right? So you can get like you can potentially have 6 volleys of shots depending on how you use it. While regarded as unusually reliable and faithful for Grand Cruisers, the Avengers are now amongst the rarest of their class. The Avenger dates from the earliest period of fleet tactics when squadrons of Grand Cruisers were employed as line breakers. That's probably like thousands of years ago. Traditionally, they were thrown into the middle of a massive fleet engagement, soak up enemy fire while racing into the middle of enemy fortifications, and then crushing their opponents in a short range with terajoules of energy for their oversized broadsides. These unforgiving tactics have taken their toll upon the few surviving Avengers, and they all bear the scars of grim, forgotten battles fought when the Imperium was young. Yeah, they're definitely Horus Heresy and great in prior age, and the armor is 21, which is incredibly high. Let's see here. I think I wanted to show you. In the hull integrity is pretty high. I think the frigates. Hull integrity is like wounds. It doesn't translate 1-to-1 with the CRPG, but I think frigates are typically like 30 hull integrity. So this is 90, so it can like soak up a lot of damage. One thing I wanted to see really quick before we go back is let's see, Warhammer 40,000 Imperial macro battery. Someone did a really cool illustration of the size of one macro battery on a ship. Here it is. Macro cannon. Here we go. Cool. Let's load this up. New tab. Look at this. So what is it? I'm not sure who the author is. I don't see it. Oh, weapon by Amateur Track. So Amateur Track, you did an amazing work. So you can see it like down here. the size of like the individual like little tiny people. Look at this guy. So they're loading. They have a bunch of chains and the giant arm for one of the cannons. You can see that in in the sides of one of these guys. So each one of these little holes has these guys in it, and you have like families of people that have lived in like a gun for generations, right? In just one slot, they have like a muzzle, they have a compressor, and a lot of times they have springs, so they have a bunch of people pulling the thing back into place, and then like firing these giant bullets, across thousands of kilometers. It's amazing. I love 40K so much. Anyways, I've kept you guys for too long. Let's go back into the game, okay? Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I still there? Okay, cool. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, so I think we need to level up our guy. Yes. So I think I did onboard ECM. Torpedoes and attack crafts gives 60% evasion against enemy crafts attacks and 20% evasion against all other attacks. I would like that just for them to, not to die. Shallow jump. Oh, what do I want to do? Let's see here. Flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. I have one more level up ability. I definitely wanted to focus more on craft versus torpedoes. Maybe in the next playthrough we can do like more of a torpedo or quote melee build where you like get up and personal. You can in the pen and paper game you could definitely gear your ship to be all about ramming in like short range attacks, which is all kind of fun way to play, really. Each attack craft launch gives +1. Each attack craft launch from a torpedo gives +1 hull integrity. Maybe improve ram, sanctify restart. Restart shields now inflict only a 2 speed reduction, no firing range penalty. Yeah, I think I wanted to get that, just to make us a little bit more durable. But yeah, we got our sword class frigate. Was it only a mere? Was it 30,000 people on it? I don't know. I forget exactly. Okay, let's go exploring. Okay, yeah, Heinrich's. This is Heinrich's adventure. Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of remember the gist of this mini quest was Heinrich's co-worker in the space CIA. She was a I think in our world it's called it's a mimetic, someone who has 100% photographic memory and also remembers everything 100%, right? So she's like a data she's a computer in the shape of a person almost. Okay, and we're bringing baby along with us because you know what, our psychic baby needs guidance. A loyal crew, personal pilot. I want a new shuttle. It's not really that big a deal, but in the pen and paper RPG, I always say in the pen and paper RPG, blah blah blah. In the pen and paper RPG, no, you can have all sorts of different shuttles.
In spite of your years, your body and spirit remain strong. Tell me, Amic Avalon, what do you do to train them?
Well, I spent a lot of time running back and forth after the Lord Captain, for a start.
Okay, there you go, Abelard. Let's see here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we gotta, have. There's the lighter, the transport ship. We can have that, but I would rather, land in something a little bit more spectacular. You can have gun cutters, which are like your own little personal little mini ships. They can fire. They have like Gatling guns on them, but they also have little, we kick back. They have like the captain's yacht kind of services on it. Junk. What's this? Oh, another one who was shot down. A vanquished aircraft obviously fell from a height. Too much of the time has passed now to determine the cause of the crash. Okay. Very... I know the developers love their ambushes.
We are bound by the blood of masses.
Powerful smell of promethium lingers around the air around the burning mechanism. The machines were all doused with accelerant and set alight. Huh. Okay. More stuff. The spikes have been fashioned from whatever their creators had on hand. This pitiful barricade is unlikely to stop anyone who is determined to get through. No! What? Why would you burn a train? Oh wait, is this a tank? What is this? Okay, whatever. Hold on 1 second. Let me move something really quick. Cool. Okay. I know the game wants to ambush me. Where are you?
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Overseer, Overseer. Hi. Overseer. The sentry rubs her eyes and gawps at you. Gawps. One half of her face is covered in bulky, rusty augment of unknown purpose. You came. You came to rescue us. Praise the God Emperor. It reached you. Sure. Yeah, I came for you. That's right. That's exactly what happened. It reached you. The sorcerer's message reached out like to others like him. May he rest in peace. Okay. We're most honored by your presence. Please come forward, quickly out of the darkness. The woman hurriedly checks a nearby lumen, her hands visibly shaking. Those creatures come from the dark, you see, but not for much longer. Not for much longer. And now you're here. Mistress Lichenhart has already found a way to help us. I think that's Heinrich's co-worker. Heinrich dourly listens to the sentry's speech. He takes a few steps forward and intently peers at her face as the woman herself freezes in fear. Then Heinrich scowls and glances at you. We need to hurry. Negative 30? Yeah, we're starting to run into a lot of skill checks that are, like, really heavily penalty. Examine the sentry's face? Sure. Succeeded. Even under the wavering lumens, you notice something strange. Slightly skewed proportions, the almost indistinguishable asymmetry of her facial features. Looking at the other sentries, you see the same strange oddity in their faces too, and the fact that they're all wearing the same strange ramshackle implants, which clearly are not combat augments. Heinrich meets your eyes. Notice, have you? Don't jump to any conclusions. It could be a local genetic anomaly, or it could be something else. We can't say anything for sure yet. Okay. So some worlds do have a slight genetic deviance, but they're not necessarily the kind of mutants that are developed like, you know, the bloodthirsty need for human flesh, that sort of thing. What's happening on the planet? It's terrible, me lord. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been, what? How long has it been? A few months, probably? A few months of being plagued by those sorcerous beasts. As soon as night fell, they came, creeping right out of the shadows, black as soot. There's no stopping them. The only thing that's worked so far is keeping the fires burning and maintaining a constant watch. And even with that, the creatures drag us off in ones and twos the second we drop our guard. Heinrich furrows his brow. Sorcerous creatures from the shadows. Could they be demons? That would explain the presence of warp anomalies in the system. A local breach. Oh yeah, that's right. The sun itself is corrupted. I didn't even, like, make a mention of that. Like, the star back on the space map was all like, looks like confetti. Survey the barricades. They do not appear to be very sturdy. Please, my lord, the sentry is on the verge of tears. Do you think we are trained guardsmen? We're from the expeditionary convoy. We've lived here for generations up until now. The God Emperor has guarded us from misfortune, but now we have to fight. The survivors have all gathered in the tunnel. We've handed out what weapons we have, but how is it supposed to help us against these butchers? We don't always know how to use our weapons against the butchers, okay? You mentioned an expedition? Yes. About 30 years back, we were brought here with a load of clever people from some high-up adeptus of something or other. And we've lived here ever since. I've raised 4 kids here. 2 died of the excavations, and 1 was taken by monsters. But my youngest is still alive. Excavations. Perhaps the expedition, or rather, its objectives, were what Emilina was intrigued in. My own personal challenge is to not mispronounce names as much as possible in the stream. Of course, the easiest option would be to ask her directly. Irriger shoots you a pointed, impatient look. Okay, fine. Calm your purity seals, Heinrichs. I wish to see Melina Lichtenhart. Miss Lichtenhart is inside the pit. You go on. Don't be afraid. Be afraid. She'll be there to properly greet you. We'll stand guard. Yes, you can drop your guard. We'll stand guard. Thanks be to the Emperor for delivering you to us. Okay. They seem fine. Like the difficulty spike, aside from Komara, the Dark Elf City, Komara was pretty difficult, but like everything else is been pretty like kind of easy. So we'll see how the difficulty continues to change.
The Vizier, would he be proud?
Would the Vizier be proud? Who knows? Who's to say? He's blind, so he wouldn't be able to see you anyways. Oh, the chill. Where's it coming from? Uh-oh. Oh, no. The creatures, they're coming! Weapons ready, and God, Emperor, preserve us! Whoa. Oh, it's some more Dark Eldar. I forget what their deal was.
I will drown you in your own screams.
Ah, you have been ambushed! This game loves this ambush. Oh my god. We got Mandrake. I think Mandrakes are supposed to be Dark Elves that have been infused with entities from the warp. Okay, Cassia. Mandrakes. They're Dark Elf, part demon Dark Elves. Let's see. I forget their exact lore. Give me a second to really think about it. Let's see, and they're all really fast too. Mandrake. That's what this one. So over there, we'll go over here and we'll work our way over there. We'll have Abelard take all these guys by himself. DPS will go around like this. Can't use her cone I-beam. Ace. Hey, I have a little question for you. Is the Dark City of the Eldar shielded from Slaanesh in the warp? Yes. So there's the micro, the webway, which is kind of like a like tunnels between the real space, our universe, and the warp, are what the Dark Eldar, or the Eldar and the Dark Eldar's creator race made. So itself is shielded from the warp, but sometimes it kind of weathers and collapses, and then the demons kind of spill in. So the Dark City is shielded, but I think there's certain parts of it that are kind of collapsing into itself. So they're kind of I think that was part of one of the side plots for when we were in Komara. I think like that one geneticist that we were talking to that we really hated, he was trying to work on stabilizing one of the sections of the city. And once we destroyed that section, then demons started like piling in. But most of it is shielded. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll do front line. We'll do front line like right here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We'll do, let's see here, rear, this, and we'll do, do that.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And we'll do blitz. Gotta remember to do blitzes every turn. And we'll do wheel the lights. We'll do. Can you hear them all?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Me. Let's do. We'll give Abelard another turn. Einrix. Abelard. We'll have Abelard. Let's see. He won't. He'll just taunt. Can you taunt? You can only make. Yeah, you can only make it to one. Actually, you know what? You can do. Yeah, he can go here.
Victory is imminent.
Free blitz. And do. Yeah, that's good. Taunting Dream. Abelard. Do it, Abelard! You sexy beast. Attack him, Abelard! Cool. I think that's fine. Bale Blast. Stop attacking my infant child that I'm bringing into combat. You smelly, disgusting Xenos. You horrible, stinky aliens. So what happens when an Eldar's soul stone is crushed? Like some elite Dark Elder units ritual? Then the soul is immediately thrown into the warp and is generally eaten by Slaanesh, the Chaos God of Excess. And pretty much all the time, I think the Eldar souls are way more delectable and delicious compared to human souls for demons. But it always says that Slaanesh is the one that eats Eldar souls. Maybe she has a taste for it. Okay, let's see here. Do this. Inquisitor's Command.
Trust me.
Wait, is she inside the wall? Kibla! My queen, what are you doing?
I bring mercy and retribution.
Try not to hit the digger, Kibla.
Aim for the heart next time.
Okay.
The shadows will see it done.
What are you doing? Kibla, stop it! Stop attacking our allies.
As the tenants demand, my flame whispers
Cool.
your name.
I'll save her jump, I think. Let's see. Do you have... Yeah, it doesn't have a DOT. Ace, it wouldn't be trapped in Dark Elf's shielding. Well, I'm not sure about that. I know the Dark Eldar have soul collecting technology. So, because I know what the Dark Eldar can do is they can actually revive you. They have like a sort of quasi immortality. Because if you die, and they can scavenge whatever they can find of your soul, clone your body, and then put whatever remains of your soul back in that body. So, but I think what I would say is that I don't know. I feel that if it's in one of the shielded sections of Komara, then it obviously wouldn't go to Slaanesh because Slaanesh wouldn't be able to get it. So probably it would be either as like a currency if it wasn't claimed. But like one Dark Elder would probably find a way to snatch up that soul, either give it to a homunculus, those geneticists, or just anyone looking to torture a soul. You know, the Dark Elder feed on pain, on psychic pain, fear, and a lot of negative emotions because they don't have spirit stones, right? So, I would think it would be some sort of like a currency if no one's going to claim it. Okay. Henrik.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Okay, can I don't want to kill any of these guys. Like, I don't, like, out of character, I don't really care. But, like, I don't want to chain lightning, like, innocents. Let's see here. I think, let's see. We got 3644 or 4949. Let's curse some of these guys.
Let's see to it.
And King.
For the throne's
Get the
glory.
King a strength buff. And I think that's it. 1 point more.
Let's see to it.
Cool. Protect the child. The child has to learn the ways of combat. You know, you got to start young. in this Imperium. You got to get into combat. He can't even walk, but he has to learn how to fight. This is the harsh realities of this world. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Abelard! I demand that you that you taunt all these guys, Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Okay. Let's see what we got. What do you got, Abelard? We got and we got this. We got to get the little swipe. Look at you sexy beast, Abelard. Look at this.
Someone else can do this. Gray hair, sure hair.
Bale Blast, 18 damage. Oh, you know what? Okay, so the way my build works is that I can keep the king in one spot for 3 rounds, and at the end of that 3rd round, he should get plus 30 damage for the rest of the combat. I don't think these guys are going to last that long, so I can just run and do whatever. Aha! My baby's ready. My baby's cooldown is up. Okay, baby. Let's see here. Oh, first off, the king is on fire, so I can make sure I can do this. And the flames will not be put out, and then the king will now deal fire damage. And I think he should do 100% less DOT damage from fire. So I can also do this. So we got 4 left. Next suffer 3 instances of the attack. Yes.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, let's see. Next range attack or psychic attack. Okay. So I can do burning, toxin. I can do. Let's see. That is an attack. So let's see here. Ignite, double damage of ignite. Wait, can I do? Isn't it a line? Yeah. Here we go. Cool. Kill these guys.
Foes in my way.
I should do these also. Yeah! My baby! Oh yeah, that's right! She has a flamer now. I forgot about that. She has a heavy flamer, I mean. I just equipped or our baby, him, with a flamer. Okay, inflame.
We prove our
Damage, we're going to be doing a little bit more damage. I keep forgetting to use the operative ability also. Okay, we're good. And move back. Cool. Yeah, I might as well move the king. And plus the king has his ultimate up, so the king is gonna be kicking ass, taking names and whatnot.
Rejoice in service. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
My king.
Actions will speak louder than words. I will not be deterred. And so...
Nice. What is that? Like 135, so 150 something standard attack? Yeah.
Rejoice in service.
Okay, now we gotta do... Oh, we don't do this yet, actually. No, we do. So first off, restore.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
And then we do whip yourself, king.
And
Whip
so
yourself.
shall it be done.
So 7 AP. I won't use his stim because I don't think that...
May the divine's will
chop
be
him
done.
up. What? Are you still alive? Seriously? Okay, let's go here. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. Anyways.
You have
Bye.
been judged and found wanting. Your defiance
Oh, I should do this actually.
is futile.
No AP. 2 more.
The Emperor Kuyu has been judged and found wanting.
Yeah. There's only 1 left. Yay! Let's do it, King. Let's see here. Anything else? Can't really. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
And so shall it be done. Actions will let my fury rain
33
down upon
fire
thee.
damage. Very nice. Thank you, baby. Cassia. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I'm not accustomed
Blitz.
to being ordered around. I'm afraid not.
What? You can't.
Do not
What?
dare
Path is
ask.
blocked. What do you mean path is blocked? Okay, whatever.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Me. The navigator's coming. Okay, just pop this guy's head.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Yeah, might as well.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Me, the servitor. Let's see. Oop. Do this. And then we'll do. I don't really need kill zone, but. Kill zone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Then King, you're up again.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And so it shall. Your
Yeah.
defiance is
What?
futile.
Oh, he probably has an ability that prevents him from immediately dying. Something like that. I don't know. I'm assuming.
The
Bye-bye.
Emperor
What? Okay, so he can't die this round, probably? Hopefully it's
I
not
will
bugged.
not be
Wait, what ability does he have? I've done like 3 death wounds to him. We're in touch with the wound, work, crippled arms. I have Oblivion, Mark for Purge. Hammer, okay, well, whatever. Okay. Get some free Blitz. Get some Blitz. Come on now.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Blitz.
Trust me.
Okay. And then we do little tricky dicks like this.
I am your blade and shield.
Whee! Is it bugged? Hopefully not.
I shall not fail. Let your soul
Oh.
be purged.
I don't like how this is going.
The shadows will see it done.
There has to be like an ability that's keeping him from dying, right? Exploit, inflame, destroyer. Kill zone. Sure. Oh, stun. Power from pain. Let's see. Blade artist, final strike. What's this? When the wounds of this creature drop below 5%, it makes it 1 final attack, dealing 100% damage to an adjacent ally, and then dies. Okay, so we just have to wait until he takes his
I can
turn.
handle this.
Two hit points left. You know what? I'm just gonna embrace my overkill.
Get me a target.
Let's see here.
I won't object to it.
Just beating them into like a bloody pulp. Oh my god, like how is he conceivably alive? That's just insane. Okay. Yeah, finally, just die. he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna die now. Bye. Okay, lots of stuff to sell.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
That wasn't that hard. My guys are starting to become like a little OP. Definitely, I'm going to be playing this on a harder difficulty. My next playthrough. Should probably do save. Agnol, Prince Agnol, you did a very, very good job.
I have a
different.
I'm proud of you, baby
perspective.
Agnol. Oh, look at him riding on the back of his little nanny servitor. Oh, he's so cute. You have long hair like your mommy.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Okay, sure. Yes. I love the smell of coffee. I wish there was more like coffee scented kind of room deodorizers, odorizers, whatever. Some people say they they get sick of coffee if they smell it too much. I would not. I mean, I've had one of those oversized 40K gas masks, just pumping coffee smell out my face. Okay.
Know
So,
your duty.
Overseer boarded a passage. Athletics, 55%. Thanks to Godaber! He hasn't forgotten us! He hasn't! Oh, what the?
Accomplished.
What is... Oh, you shouldn't have, my lord? You shouldn't have? What's going on? Are they gonna attack us or betray us or something? You guys? Heretics?
The divine
Damn
watching.
it! It's a Vox liturgy twisted by warp sorcery. Try not to listen too closely.
Okay. Should I not click on it? The altar would be unremarkable if not for the uncanny sounds streaming from its built-in speakers. What once was a Vox recording of a liturgical service is now a malevolent parody of the noble faith. We can't destroy this thing? Have you come to take us away from this place? You're here to save us, aren't you? I am unfamiliar with this machine. I'm guessing it's like a mining machine? Overseer. The powerful smell of promethium lingers in the air around this burning mechanism. Machines were doused in the accelerant and satellite, yeah. Let's see.
With each step, I forge my destiny among
Some
the stars.
servitors. Help has come at last, yes! Boxes full of metal shards, of pottery, metal, and other discarded human-made objects covered in a layer of soil. What do they mine? A conveyor belt littered with a mixture of stone chippings and fragments of human-made items. The rest of the mechanical components indicate that the machine has stood idle for a very long time. What are they mining, like adamantium or something like that? Overseer, digger.
Let the faith guide my path to
Look
glory.
at this mine. The well goes so deep you can't even see the bottom. The walls and shaft reveal the marks of machinery that drilled through the rock, as well as the fragments of an ancient sunken city. Interesting. That's a lot of chaos smoke, yeah. Pink smoke is always pink smoke is always a red flag. Oh, here she is. Emiliana. The symbols in the skin must bleed again. Hold him tighter. God, Emperor, help me. What are you doing? Hi. Emiliana. Is she a navigator? I didn't realize that. The stooped figure draws back the hood of a grimy robe, revealing the emaciated face of a woman. Her skin is stretched taut over her skull, and sickeningly protruding augmentations, and her cheek is marred with several open wounds. Oh no. She looks at you with a feverish gleam in her eyes. The visual description matches Interrogator von Kallax. Sage blinks several times and her head twitches. You made it here after all. Shouldn't she immediately know who Heinrichs is? Heinrichs' usual mask of stoicism has melted away without a trace. He stares around him in an undisguised dismay. Emiliana? Wait, what is this? You're performing the arch enemy's rituals? But no, stop right now. Not another move unless I tell you. Melina, the sage draws herself up tight, as far as her crooked spine will allow, and flicks several switches on her facial augments. She has switches on her face. Then she turns to you, ignoring Hydrus's words completely. What have you brought with you, Interrogator von Calix? Clearance level? King Yamal Lencius Hodd. And the god Emperor's anointed. Melina Legion jips her head. Ah. The Hodd. A rogue trader dynasty. Territory to the galactic west of Forbundus. The head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valentius, has been flagged for her heretical sentiments. Threat level... Higher justice of the room. I brought the help you requested in your message, Emiliana. A void ship under the aegis of the king. I dragged thousands of people and megatons of plasteel and ceramite through the bowels of the warp, and for what? Discover you sold your soul to the arch enemy? Chaos sorcery. Blatant chaos sorcery, yeah. Exactly. I would be interested in like running like a pen and paper campaign as a radical inquisitor or a radical sect of the Imperium. Someone who uses the powers of the archenemy for the benefit of mankind. Just because you start off good, you try to maintain your benevolence as much as you can say about that. It'd be a very interesting campaign. You're drawing conclusions based on your incomplete knowledge of the situation, Interrogator von Calix. Your judgment is impaired. The chapel with the demented Voss casts. What is going on here? Melina bows her head. A side experiment. A way for the exhausted and frightened people to find comfort in a higher power. However, I had the services stopped. Several people succumbed to the pernicious influence of the atmosphere and went insane. But the people blamed it on the voices from the Vox. What is happening here? I came here on supreme directive of the Lord Inquisitor. An Adeptus Historica mission was establishing Photon 4 to study the origins of the civilization that once inhabited the planet. This world was once settled by humans. The mission aimed to discover which colony ship they came from and why they disappeared. It's interesting that the Lord Inquisitor would have like just a historical interest. Doesn't seem like someone who really necessarily likes history. Melina, the traces of the ancient culture among the layers of soil suggest the existence of primitive solar faiths among the dark inhabitants of this world. Faiths that are strikingly similar to the worship of the arch enemy. The surviving scrolls indicate that shamans used the gifts of chaos to protect their people, to secure the harvest, to imbue their warriors with strength and vitality, and that this culture persisted for 1,000 years. I was cataloging the data when the attacks began at one of the remote outposts. I immediately recognized the enemy by their tactics, Drukari. They came close. They chose an unthinkable, defenseless world where the nights last half the year. By the time 5 outposts had been swallowed by the darkness, the last astropath had been torn to pieces, and many calls for help sent to Kalkazar's unit had gone unanswered. I realized that no one was going to save these people, or this knowledge, and so I put the knowledge to use for the good of humanity. Desperate times, that's your excuse? So that explains what we saw on our way here. Amanda glances at you, but she cannot bring herself, or does not consider it necessary to ask you to elaborate. Heinrich, I'm sorry I asked, but what are you trying to achieve here, Emiliana? Says, your influence has made Heinrich more merciful. I wonder if you can make Heinrich into a Chaos Worshipper. The ritual we interrupted, what's this supposed to do? Melina Lister gives upward. I will rid this world of its half-year-long night and mandrakes of their total advantage over us. It will force a new heavenly body, this one of human making, to rise above the horizon and illuminate the dark side of the planet. If the ritual works, I will have mastered the secret of forging a new sun. So yeah, she's gone like I don't know. It's debatable whether or not like radical imperial sects, factions are actually a benefit to mankind. I think well, I don't know, that's kind of a spoiler for certain books, but there are certain books where they try to use the forces of the archenemy against the archenemy. But I don't know. The whole deal with chaos is that, I mean, eventually they just turn on you. They like to see you suffer. Suffering in the Imperium is more like just a side product of what else we're doing. It's not the intent. The Imperials don't desire to see the people suffer. It's just, something that happens. But chaos is like, yeah, we want to see you suffer because we gain nourishment from it. Heinrichs, this is madness. Madness, pride, and a monstrous, staggering heresy. Heinrichs' voice is barely audible, as if his throat has closed up in shock. Abelard. Abelard's eyes widen with astonishment. Create a star? God Emperor's grace, what creatures could live in the light of a star born using the powers of the archenemy? That's true. Good point, Abelard. You're saying you mean to... So you mean to construct an entire star here? Emiliana. Buried under silica and granite are knowledge and resources that could repel the enemies of humanity. We are too afraid of anything labeled as prohibited. My memory contains thousands upon thousands of pages from manuscripts, tombs, and scrolls. She needs... that's true. She can remember all the knowledge that she ever gained by using the Inquisitor. And she has knowledge where it's like coded to... Like, having her fall into the archenemy's influence, or like someone extracts the knowledge from her, is like a very bad thing, right? That's one of the reasons why we came here. So we can't just let her kind of wander around on her own. We're too afraid of anything labeled prohibited, air quotes. My memory contains thousands upon thousands of pages from manuscripts, tombs, and scrolls. Contract with any one of these things is supposed to guarantee instant death, but the preachers who claim this are liars. I am living proof of falsehoods. Well, I mean, you're just not going to die from learning it. You're going to die because we're going to kill you. What happened to the people of this world? We happened. All the survivors of the world are here in this tunnel. The rest are dead. Wow, that's not a lot of people. Or worse than dead, they are in the clutches of monsters from Komara. Our last Ashspread died when his mind was invaded by a warped entity. It used his side trail to hunt him down. The rest of the people here have been blessed with the protection of those forces that I summoned to our aid. Heinrichs, that is enough! Heinrichs shakes with bridal fury. I've heard all the justifications and complaints 100 times before. No purpose can justify what you have wrought here, who you have become. Emiliana, who have I become? Interrogator von Calix. I thought you guys were friends, man. I'm what any agent of the Golden Throne is predestined to become if they're able to see through the essence of things. I have, as the Puritans say, succumbed to the heresy of radicalization. Moreover, in doing so, I'm only following the footsteps of our mentor. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of thought there was something going on with that guy. The only difference is that I've chosen the path of Oblationists, while he chose the Xenos Hybris, forging alliance with the curse. Oh no, he does. Inquisitor, the Hybris. Okay, so there's factions in the Inquisition. The Oblationists are actually in the RPG, the pen and paper RPG. There's a number of radical factions that they use damnable forces to serve the Inquisition. The Oblationists, I think, are technically supposed to be good, because they just, once they join the Oblationists, they're considered, their souls are damned. They know that, like, they cannot be redeemed. They see themselves as not being able to be redeemed, but they were going to redeem everyone else. So they're not that bad compared to the Horusunians. I think it's Horusunians or Horusunians. Those are a different faction of the Inquisition that they see, like, you have to replace the Imperial structure with a worship of chaos in order to benefit the Imperium, right? But Hybris, Xenos Hybris, I haven't heard of that. I'm assuming that's a radical inquisitorial faction that uses aliens. Emiliana, suppress your urge to debate internal matters in the presence of the king. Additionally, I will not tolerate insult to the Lord Inquisitor in my presence. No, you've already started. You may as well continue the conversation. Why? This is philosophical rhetoric involving old men with weakness for demagogue. Actions are being driven by this philosophy, Interrogator von Calix. Mine, yours, the Lord Inquisitors. Why are you avoiding talking the fact that Xavier Calcazar is a dangerous radical? The king wants to hear about this. I mean, he kind of suspected that there's something fishy going on with the Lord Inquisitor, but he wants to hear it. No less dangerous than I am, except not driven by utopian ideals, but a desire to protect humanity, using a broader range of tools. Heinrichs, what you call the broader range of tools is heresy, Emiliana. Unremarkable, commonplace heresy. Heresy that's taken on a twisted form, in a mind subjected to prolonged contact with corruption. The archenemy has been gnawing at you from within, creating a star with a chaos ritual. You have crossed the line. No, you have obliterated that line. Emiliana, the line? Lines are for the weak and ignorance. Anyone capable of weighing the risk and making a calculated decision would have done the same to me. So, I don't know why she calls herself an abolitionist. Abolitionist? I mean, you have to join the abolitionists. No. Anyone capable of weighing the risk and making a calculated decision would have done the same as to me. Or maybe the abolitionists actually got to her. Maybe that's like some secret lore that only we have discovered, chat. To protect the Imperium's domain, you deliver a preemptive strike, even the Hodd. Amelia whips around to you. You are a simple mortal, endowed with a huge power and privilege, ruling over worlds and holding millions of lives in the palm of your hand. Tell me, would you have done the same in my position? No. The king just says, simply no. Blinkered vision and a narrowed mind. A war and a trade in the hands of such a person is a dangerous prospect indeed. Amina shakes her head spitefully, her eyes filling with blood. Oh god. The only one to answer my call. And you turn out to be a brainwashed pawn. I did not factor in the possibility of psychological dependence. Calcazar can be persuasive, especially for those who depend on him. A favorite sorcerer, a Casbalin renegade. Oh yes, Interrogator von Calix, Xavier Calcazar's stalwart little soldier. You will die just like Tanakia. Amelia Iona Lichenhart. Iris begins, stiffly formal, before breaking off. Tanikia? What do you know about Tanikia? Emiliana shakes her head. You don't even know what fate befell her, do you? I suppose it won't hurt you to know something of it. A strange sound causes the sage to fall silent. She turns towards the tunnel. Is it going to be like a three-way fight? Jukari and Chaos Worshippers and the Badass King. Let's go now. Uh-oh. Employee of the month right there. I'm gonna go like take a look over the edge. 10 feet away from anyone else. God, these beasts are here. The ritual must be completed. The preparations must... I mean, everyone's dead! Enough. We need to block all possible approaches. Light, we need to dispel the shadows. Okay. Interesting. Oh, what's this? No ambush. Get some water. Talking so much. Can I talk like this and make it sound like I'm talking over the box? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Guys, like and follow and subscribe. No, that's stupid. Anyways, but like I said, like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, please. If you could. That'd be very, very helpful. I appreciate all you guys, all the support you guys have shown me over the last couple of years or so. Let's see. Prepare for battle, get your characters into position. Any allies? Where are the overseers? Oh, we have a few. Mandrake. They're all mandrakes. So that's fine. Is that it? Now, do we... Okay, look, we can turn on the lamps. Probably need to get the light back on. I'm assuming that's a side quest. It's turning on the lamp. Got it. So we got Abel Babel. Abel de Babel. Could do. Let's see here. Abel de Babel. Can I do? Let's see. We got 3 mandrakes over here. You know what? I'll just focus all my attention right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should have Abelard. Start Abelard off right here. And then he can, you know, tweak the lamp, turn it on, and then tank those guys. Abel Babel. We'll get Abel Babel Babel. King. And the Queen. Okay, and the baby. And we'll have Cassia keyboard. Like right here. She'll I-beam these guys. Give Abelard another turn. I know strategy. It should be fine. Start this thing. Okay. Yep, cool. Okay, and then we'll do
Isn't
this.
this a job for the serfs?
We'll do Blitz. And we'll do Abel Babel Babel.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Wait, I can't turn on the lamp? Okay. Okay, turn on the lamp. Nice. And then
It will be done.
Conference room. Okay. Thank you, Abelard. You're a gentleman, a scholar.
At your beck and call.
All right. I'm so happy to be playing this with you guys. I really am. I'm really grateful for you guys. Thank you very much for all that you guys have, you know, done for me, and I really just appreciate you guys. You're amazing, beautiful people. Like, I'm really lucky to have such a great community. Okay, what do we have here? Back lines.
That is foolishness.
Okay, that's fine. Where are you going?
Vengeance will be swift.
Oh, you can climb? I guess you can. Oh my god! Okay, I guess the ladders are not just decorative.
Let's see to it.
Do I have enough? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I haven't actually used any of my crazy grenades.
I won't object to it.
If they're real.
But of course, Lord Captain.
We do.
Naturally.
Do big muscle spell.
For the throne's glory.
I cast the big muscle spell on you. Abelard. Okay. Can I do? Probably can't. Yeah, he has to be here for himself for a little
is
bit.
at the fore. Indeed.
Okay.
At your beck and call.
Let's see here. What are you doing, Abelard? You have 2 left, so do.
That's not the seneschal's job. Target well struck.
Cool. Thank you, Abelard.
Weapon at the ready.
Oh, there's a guy down there. Ooh. King.
Unshakable
Okay, yes. Thank you very much for setting the king on fire. But damage will no longer be necessary. Okay, what we got here? 16 through 24. Oh yeah, that's right. I could do, I can make little pools of... It's 3. I can actually make dot pools for these guys.
And repent.
Cool.
Let's see.
Cool. And then, yeah. Wait, it should be... Well, hold on one second. Hold on. Set... Oh, wait. Sets the target to fire for... What? Did they change it? Spray. They did. Before the patch, this was, you create a zone of fire on the floor. That sucks. No, wait, this selected target... No, here it is. This attack sets the target area on fire for 1 round. Is it... this thing is just how it's worded, I guess. Whatever.
Trust.
Jump! Okay. La la la. La la la.
A dance of blades and shadows. I will not die in dishonor.
Get as many stuff as you can. So damage.
As honor ordains.
Cool.
I shall not fail.
Cool. Let's see here. Yes. Anything else?
As the tenants demand.
Nice. Cool.
Break them around.
I'm assuming, like, there's going to be respawns with these guys, so should kill them really quickly. Hey, what's going on, King? How you been? Let's do blitz over here. Oh, can't blitz over there?
Actions will speak louder than words. And so shall
I could
it
kill
be
this guy in
done.
1 turn. Pretty confident in that.
Rejoice in service. I cannot comply. I will not be deterred.
Oh, maybe not. King, you're falling off a little bit. Shotguns. I was actually thinking about trying like a shotgun build in my next playthrough. Oh yeah, more are coming. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, I should probably actually focus on that. Actually, you know what? Here we go. We'll do a blitz over here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
You blitz right there? No?
If I may.
Okay, we have 4. A little bit more temporary wounds.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we got, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yes.
I'm not accustomed accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, we have the ability up. Nice. So do that.
You have been judged and
Oh,
found
you see.
wanting.
Okay, I think he's gonna stay up. That said,
And so it shall be done.
cool. So now we do this.
I am but a vessel for the higher
Clearing breach.
purpose.
A little bit more.
Rejoice in service.
7. Then we get stim.
The Emperor commands.
Okay, 10 AP.
Rejoice in service. Let my fury rain down
Kill this guy.
upon thee.
Another one is shut.
Turn on lamp.
I will not be your defiance is futile unto me.
Flames. Another one.
My enemies shall be crushed
Chop through
like
these guys.
dust beneath my feet. And so,
Oh, a predictable downfall.
Okay, we got 2 more, King. Look at him. King! Okay, go all the way here. Look at him go. Check this out.
my enemies tremble
Whee!
sound of my steps.
Okay. Turn on lamp. Okay. He is running a little bit low on HP, so I should be sort of concerned.
The Emperor commands.
I could do Blitz. Blitz all the way back here. Get a little bit more healing. I'll get back to Heinrichs. Hit and run. Okay, where are you, Cassia? Mandrake. Wait, too fast to die. You dodge 500 enemy attacks with your party members. Oh, good to know. Oh, there's another lamp over here. Wait, turn on. Wait, I thought I already turned that on. Oh, do I have to turn it on like every single time? It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Do doopy doo 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 dookie doo doo.
I need a foothold. Scorn the pain.
Oh no, the thing, there is a flame thing here. I just can't see it. Interesting.
Let's see to it. Get back to fighting.
Even in the darkest moments,
Let's see.
there is hope.
Any other? Don't see any other. Huh. Anyways, what am I doing? Do Blitz. This was Blitz.
But of course, Lord Captain.
And that's
The Emperor.
probably
is
getting a
on
little
our
bit too
side.
close for comfort. Do. Can I squeeze out a? Yes, chain lightning.
I won't object to it.
Oh, what? What? It didn't highlight him. I was supposed to know it would kill him. That's okay. They die for the Emperor. Okay. There's like so many little people left on this planet. Abelard, turn this thing off, please. Okay. Overseer Mandrake. Charge. Yeah, here we go. Cool.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Then tried and true. Taunted scream. What do we got?
I will do my duty.
Oh, parry. Okay. My baby. My sweet little prince. My little honey bunch. Can you make it? Okay, cool.
Schemes within schemes.
Wait, I definitely wanted you to use Blitz.
See.
Okay. I do this and then try to do. Look at this. Look at this fan. Crazy. Yeah, we'll do. Let's see. Merciless verdicts. So inflicts burning.
A genius at work.
Get extra burning damage. 7 extra burning damage. And then we'll do damage on time effects. A little bit more.
A wicked thought.
And then we'll do. Let's see, that's.
What if?
Any other buffs I can do? Let's just try this out. So massive cone of fire.
Schemes within.
Nice. Fun.
Oh, a genius at work.
I won't go down easy.
Okay, Kibi. Kibi Bibi. Kibi Kuda. Kibi Cuddles.
Death
Okay.
comes in silence.
Do some blitz. Anything more? I think there's. Wait, is there 2 or 1? Where's. Oh, what the? Where'd you come? Wait. Oh, I forgot about him. He was behind the thing. Oh my lord. Oh jeez. Okay. Anyways, let's do that. So maybe we can rewind time. Get this other guy. So let's go there.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust me.
I should get pain resonance for baby. Because you can do, effects. So burning, willpower test, slowed. You can get slowed. You can do blinded. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff.
As honor ordains.
Let me do
The
this.
shadows will see it done.
And can I do Terrifying Strike? I don't have enough AP. That's fine.
Follow my lead.
I'm sure Cassie will be fine.
My armor is contempt.
Hold on there, Cassia. I don't know why I said that.
Your end is nigh.
Jesus.
High momentum.
Emiliana lets out an agonized moan. Wasted all my work, all my preparations, all for... Everyone's dead! What are you talking about? What's the point now? Heinrichs, Elmina, Iona, Lichenhart, in the name of the Inquisition, you are hereby removed from your post and expelled from the Holy Ordo. Heinrich's eyes are fixed on Elmina, but she does not look at him. Then the interrogator turns his gaze onto you. The fate of its fallen members is a matter for the Ordo. Heretical archives, artifacts obtained in excavation, and other assets in Lichtenhardt's possession, I hereby declare the property of the Holy Inquisition. However, it is for the king to decide what becomes of Photon 4 and his people. What is your verdict? I mean, the people wait, I guess the people... So the ancestors were the ones that made all this heretical research, right? So the people right now... What would you advise me to do, Heinrichs? This world has been completely compromised. Any attempts to assess the degree of corruption will be necessarily based on weak judgment vulnerable to doubt and sentiment. I would get rid of the planet and its population. Oh god. Okay. take the survivors off the planet? I don't think that's a good idea. I think I would say 4. Because the king says that there are good people here. There's a chance that you can leave the rot untreated. No, I'm not going to take him on my crew. I will not risk taking the survivors into my crew. However, I will not leave them unaided. They'll be given supplies and support for their defense against the Drukhari. They're killing the Drukhari. The Drukhari are killing potential heretics. It is what it is. So be it, my king. Now, as for Emiliana, you are hereby stripped of your special status as an agent of the Golden Throne and all attendant rights and privileges. I'm authorized to use all interrogation measures stipulated in the standard framework for information extraction to ascertain the fate of Acolyte Tanika Kelburgaria. Will that be necessary, Emilina? No, Interrogator von Kalix. The sage's voice is scarcely louder than a whisper. I have no intention of concealing that information from you. I'm almost certain that Tanika Kelburgaria was eliminated by the orders of Xavier Calgazar after being deemed a volatile element. Heinrich's face is a mask of disbelief and anger. You're lying. Listen in silence. I saw one of Calcazar's documents when I went to retrieve my new orders. Only a fleeting glimpse, but with memory like a picked reader, it was long enough for its contents to be imprinted on my mind. I do not know the details, but the document itself was an interrogation transcript, with final annotation indicating the removal of the person from the retinue. And we both know how someone leaves the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, Interrogator von Kalix. Heinrich. Tanika is the Lord Inquisitor's top espionage specialist. Whatever Xavier chose to refrain from making this public show of strength, Kelburgaria was invaluable. Why would he do this? Emilina looks up at Heinrich, her eyes full of despair. I do not know, von Kalix. I do not know the Lord Inquisitor. Why the Lord Inquisitor sent me to this nondescript planet as soon as I voiced my concerns about his methods. Just as I do not know how I should blame the warp for lack of responses to my calls for help, or if Calcazar prohibited the others from answering. Emilina, the nature of her mission and of Xavier's true purpose here in the Expanse was likely why he chose to bury the secret, and Tanika, along with it, Danakia, along with it. Emilina breaks off. The operational data indicates that you are Retinue's primary torture specialist. Is that his... Oh, okay. I thought he was more... His skill set was a little bit more versatile than that. Just because you're an interrogator for an Inquisitor doesn't mean you always interrogate. Interrogator is supposed to be like a junior Inquisitor. One who is going to be risen to the ranks of an Inquisitor. Interrogator von Kalix, at this time I thought you were the only one who conducted Tanika's interrogation. And as one of the reasons why I destroyed my personal data block was to ensure my own sentiments would not prevent me from thinking rationally when I next encountered you or Calcazar's other servants. Heinrich says nothing for several seconds, staring into space. At last he begins to speak. Emilina Iona Lichtenhardt. Emilina sighs. I know, Interrogator von Kalix. I know all the procedures used on compromised sages. Interrogation and unsealing of reminiscence blocks. But before we begin, she stands up, straightening her spine as much as she can, and looks into the interrogator's eyes with a weak smile. I thought Tanakia was your doing, but your reaction has revealed the truth to me. Heinrichs? It is Heinrichs, yes. There's a subtle shift in Emiliana's voice as she sounds older and wiser. You should know, I'm sorry to have forgotten you. Heinrich stares at the sage, saying nothing, then looks down and mutters something too quietly for you to hear. Wait, hold on. Look at Heinrich, he's just like covered in blood. Heinrich turns to you. Thank you for your assistance in solving my problem, my king. A waste of resource. It's not a waste of resource. Thanks, the king says. Hyrix looks at you, his eyes dark and luring. Luring? Why don't you answer that question for yourself? You did not want her to be subjected to your standard procedures at yours or anyone else's hands. Hyrix, you really think my actions are driven by such sentiment? Hyrix studies you intently. His face is difficult to read, but one of his eye spasms briefly just before he turns away. You can't fool the king. Hyrix, we're finished here. The planet will be designated unfit for further use. The risks are simply too great. I'll take a few hours to deal with the excavation site and what diggers found there, but it will not delay us. When we return to the ship, find a minute to speak with me. Of course. Okay. Okay, well, that was interesting. Do we still have a burning debuff? Wait, what the? Mandrake? Oh, there's still... What? There's still a guy alive? Okay, sure. I guess. That was nice of the Mandrake to just wait until we were done.
Rejoice in service.
Follow my lead. Duty prevails.
Just shoot him in the face with a shotgun. I don't know why I find that so funny.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I'll paint your death in colors.
Bye. Oh, he didn't die because he has that weird buff. That's so weird.
Your defiance is futile.
Give him another turn.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
You have been judged and found wanting.
Just fall dead. Okay. Jeez. Anyway.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Get it. Get the stuff. Why would the Mandrakes even be here, by the way? Well, they said that the planet is unnaturally shrouded in darkness. So what I could think is that the Mandrakes are able to move through shadows a little bit easier based on their kind of warp physiology. So they're probably just here just to torture the inhabitants. Just get a little bit of extra food that way. It's easier for them to move around just because the darkness is so prevalent. They're probably here just like effing around with the inhabitants. That's probably it. They don't really need any other reason for it. So what do we do? I assume that they took her back to the ship? Oh, what's this? Is this new? Oh, just a plain axe. Nothing. Just junk.
The divine watches over us.
Oh, more stuff. More shotguns. Or las guns, rather. What's this? It says that there's an item here. I don't see it, though. Yeah, let's just leave the area. Once we leave the area, it'll give us a prompt to loot everything else. Lore warp.
As it should be.
Strangers abuse is scattered across the table surface. Your attention is drawn to a whimsical pattern in the broken pottery on the tablets, but when you try to take a closer look, the world starts to swim. Goods. Was this a secret
With
area?
each step, I forge my destiny
Just
among
as I
the
was
stars.
taught.
Oh, what do we have here? Instigator's Mantle. Taunting scream at targets do not need to fail the willpower test to be affected by this ability. I've never had a problem with Abelard's taunt not working. Swift Shroud Cloak. Whenever the wearer is targeted by an attack of opportunity, they gain... What is up with the attack of opportunity items? They gain +1 stack of the Swift Shroud effect and a +8 dodge against this attack. Also wear gains +2 MP every time they are targeted by an attack of opportunity. Sure. Great, I guess.
Let the faith guide
Yeah, I just
my
want to
path
have
to
tons of
glory.
attacks of opportunity at all times. Can I destroy this thing before I go? What ifs? Have you come to take us away from this place? The thing about that is, bye. Do 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 do. Okay, where are we going? Go all the way back here. Come on.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Alright, back to the ship. Let's talk to Heinrichs. I think one of our colonies was having problems too, so I guess that's what we're going to have to do next. Seems like we're going to have to do a lot of side quests. I know we're trying to find out where the Genestealer cult is on our ship. I know that's one of the things that that's working on in the background, but that's not available yet. We have to check out some of the colonies, we have to check out certain sections of space, and I think that's it. Doesn't seem to be anything really related to the main plot that I can see so far. I mean, if the Lord Inquisitor is a heretic, I don't know, man. Like I'm trying to roleplay this as the king looking for long-term allies. Political allies, right? To be able to, so long as the Inquisitor is not super heretical, it might just be good just to be allies with the Inquisitor, because he can provide a lot of resources for a future space empire. Like, if he's the only thing, like, I mean, he can be an asshole, of course, but if all that he's doing is dealing with the Drukhari, I think the king could look past it. I think the king doesn't really have that much of an issue with citizens that deal with aliens, more so just chaos, since his homeworld was his original homeworld was destroyed by chaos. Heinrichs, you're over here, aren't you, Heinrichs? Check out our boy. Heinrichs.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
Oh, he did kill her. Everything Emilina, why can't I say the simplest things? Emilina, everything Emilina said about Calcazar, should be concerned about it.
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies.
Very important.
Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical. Emilina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
Yeah, so long as his heresy is only contained to like dealing with Eldar and aliens, especially in this situation where Kronos can be potentially like cut off from the Imperium because of the Great Warp Rift. I mean, it's just a necessity, really. But yeah, what are you going to do now?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's. But that day is not today.
Get out of here. I want you to leave my retinue and in my ship. Out the airlock with you. Heinrich politely inclines his head in response. Well, interesting. Okay. Let's see here. I think we might have stuff to do with our colony. Yeah, most of the stuff we're doing for the foreseeable future, probably for the next couple streams, I feel like it's probably going to be side quests. Okay, they're doing something. They're doing something. Let me get some water really quick. Give me 1 second. There's a roll of toilet paper that my cat's dragged into this office. And it's like everywhere. God damn it. Okay, be right back, guys. See me 1 second. One second, sorry. Okay, yeah, we have to go to Foulstone. Sorry, I'm eating some bacon. Sorry. Generous. My king, the Crucible's great sculpture is underway. Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. Foulstone. Wait, is this our... Oh, okay, Foulstone is the church planet, I think? Church planet, yeah. Yeah, Janus is the... Janus? Wait. Okay, Janus is the agro world. Dargonis is the capital world. Foulstone is the church world. Cavagama is the prison world. And no, Cavagama is the industrial world, and Viabos 6 is the prison world. Okay. Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there is evidence that the Crucible has also created humans. Huh? Generous. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivate land, build houses and production facilities with obedience, and in general have a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems that these people completely lack their own free will, and for this the monks have named them Touched. There's a split among the faithful, though many call it a miracle sent by the God Emperor himself. They want to quickly put the Touch to work. Part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures, born from the ancient machine. They demand that the planet's learned men intervene in the great sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the Touched. How dangerous are these Touched? generous. They do not appear to pose a threat. So, yeah, like I said, like, not too long ago, we have to build our kingdom with the future as if, like, we're going to be cut off completely for the Imperium. We gotta... Because that might happen. The Imperium might be this... The Cronus Expanse might be completely cut off from the Imperium for decades, centuries. So we gotta embrace a little bit of the radical if we need to, unfortunately. They do not appear to pose a threat. The autopsy of several specimens have shown that they are physiologically identical to ordinary humans. No traces of corruption or xeno influence was found either. However, their obedience is a double-edged sword. They obey any orders without knowing or caring who gives them, and thus nothing prevents a cunning intruder from bending them to their will, creating an army of obedient slaves or spies at their disposal. Options. Argenta. They were begotten by the relic of Saint Cognitatus, Cognatius, which means that their existence pleases the Emperor. I'm inclined to believe that, yes. Your people must be reminded it so. Arrange a public ceremony to tonsure to initiate the touched into the Order of the Hammer, and a service dedicated to reading parables about the acts of Saint Cognitati. What? Why am I so... I got it. Okay. Let me just say it. Saint Cognatius. Saint Cognatius. Okay, so I said it without twisting my tongue. Ulfar. Oh, Ulfar is speaking up. Why do you not make the first move and assemble a mighty force from which these touched ones? If they are so obedient and diligent, they will make fine troops. Assign a loyal commander to each squad to keep an eye on them, and these strange people will turn from a threat into defenders of the Imperium. Pascal. Lack of will? Registering a high probability of manufacture failure within the Crucible's sacred processes, it is recommended to dispose of the finished batch of units and halt production of new ones. The algorithm of the great sculpting requires further examination. No, I'm inclined to believe that they have a loyalty to the Emperor and the Imperium. Hold a public tonsure ceremony for the Order with a service dedicated to Saint Cognatius. And I would say, like, going forward, make it, like, cut off their temporary, like, let them only accept sensory data when it is necessary to command them. So you can have them wear, like, sensory helmets. And, like, only the defenders of my empire would be able to command them. Something like that. My Archdeacon Scholar found this event fascinating. Reading, I'm not sure they can be asked more to do more useful things. No offense. Yet. Okay. 3. I would draft a detailed plan of the ceremony and hand it over to the prelate. Under the guidance of the brothers and sisters of the Order of the Hammer, the Touched carried on with their toils, cultivating a land and building new settlements. That's good. The public induction of the Touched, along with their diligent service, eventually solidified their image into the mind of people, executors of Saint Cognatius's will, sent to the faithful to ease their burdens during the great sculpting. Wait, isn't there like there's a project I can do that makes that changes the shrine into like a rocket ship or something weird like that? I gotta look into that. Any concerns about the Touch possibly posing a danger were completely dispelled. Cool. Crucible, profit factor, revisit 9. Cool. Let's see here. Got a lot of stuff. I think one of the, what was it? Reliquary? Oh no, I think it was this. Hold on. Sacred Comet. Did I already make it? Oh, I don't have it. Okay, I just have to have more mechanisms. So maybe I can actually get that. How many mechanisms do I have? I have mechanism. I need 3 more mechanisms. But this is awesome. Sacred Comet. The holy remains of the monastery, which was damaged by the launch of the Crucible, will be transferred onto Falso's moon. Equipped with drives, the weaponized moon will leave orbit and set out on a crusade as a temple comet. Yes! I gotta have this. I have to have this. It's not a. I don't care about anything else. I've never wanted anything more in my entire life. Nice. The Emperor made us servants. Yes. Thank you, Emperor. Okay, Imperial Navy, let's just do this. With the warp currents tangled, refugees lose their way and perish in terror. The warp trader can send out pious patrols to help in distress in the warp begins. Let's take a look around really quick. I don't think I'm going to get any gears, mechanisms. I'll come back to that. Anything else? Let's see, let's just do giants. Level 6, efficiency. And let's see if anything else gives me gears. Got the Xenos. Security profit factor -3. I don't want that. Because I can't really do anything at the moment. Okay. Well, let's do Lightbringers. With the warp currents tangled, the refugees lose their way and perish in terror. The warp trader can send out pious patrols to help those in distress and light warp beacons. Okay, cool. And we'll be on the lookout for mechanisms for resource. And save. And let's try to get to Foulstone. That's Foulstone. We'll try to get to Foulstone ASAP. Can we do anything else, my dude? Some shipping. Could do more Imperial Navy stuff. We got scrap container. We got Ultima Array, 98% hit chance. Protection for each sector. You know what? Actually, hold on. Okay. Lance battery. Medium range Lance battery, medium range Lance battery. Dealing 91 to 105 damage. Okay, get that. Yes. Okay. Equip the ship. 60 to 70 damage with a wide firing arc versus with a wide firing arc, 91 to 105. Okay, and then was what this one? Galleon adamantine fit ship void plating, 12 points of damage on the port and starboard. Yes. Okay, awesome. And anything else we can do? Get a little bit more rep with these guys. Cool. Carmine badge. When we're hit an enemy with a melee attack, the wearer nearest ally gains 9 temporary wounds. Hold on one second. What does that do? You gain willpower bonus plus fellowship bonus. When the wearer hits an enemy with a melee attack, the wearer's nearest ally gains willpower bonus plus fellowship bonus. Interesting. I'm sure there's something to utilize that. There's a build that will utilize that very well. World property plus ability. Nothing too crazy. Anything over here? 23. That's power axe. Almost. Ships of the Void. So we're almost. Let's see here. Let him talk. I don't really have anything. Okay, nothing really I can do here. Okay, Foulstone is where we're going. Foulstone. Foul. The foulest of stones. Indeed. How much time do we got? Let's see. We got... So 7... 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. It's 2 hours, so 9, 10. So We got like a half an hour to an hour left, depending on how we do things. What's this? What's of interest to the excavation site? Let's zoom out. We have probably like the strongest sword class frigate like ever. Let's see here. Where is Foulstone? Foulstone. 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 Where are you, Foulstone? Where are you, Foulstone? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, right over here. That is this way. Eesh. Deadly. I want to build up the navigator's resource. Deadly. Ugh. To try to force me into combat, isn't it? Vox systems have reported an emergency. Warp tears have appeared in the maintenance bays at lower decks. I kind of don't want to do this. Crew will have to rely solely on the strength it provides. Okay, well, so what's going to happen here? Damage take... Oh, what? Wait, am I dead? Did it kill me? Hold on one second. I think I have like 200. Wow. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. Maybe it's 70, okay. 70 units of scrap. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. Man. But on the plus side, we saved like what, like 15, 20 minutes of like stream time? Man, that hurt. Okay, so we're going this way. My king, I bring you new information about the Xeno device you discovered during your time away. Was that the compass? Ever since your return, the tech priests have been making every effort to comprehend the nature of the mysterious technology, and they've succeeded, to an extent. After many rituals and pleas to the machine god, they awakened the Xeno artifact. For but a moment, it produced a holographic copy of a planet in coordinates that match a location in Langren's belt. Excuse me, I'm burping everywhere. Perhaps you would wish to see with your own eyes what this destination holds. Of course. Okay. That's good. Lots more stuff to do is always fine. I guess this stream series is going to be like, what? You know, 1,000 episodes long? Let's see, we're going this way. And then, let's see, where is it? That's... You're here. Wait, no, you're here. Janice, wait. Where was it again? Hold on. I know my kingdom fairly well. Where is it? Oh, shit. Wait, it's here, right? Wait, Dargonis was the capital world. Foulstone is... Wait, Janice. Wait, where did I go? You gotta make sure I'm going in the right direction. Crap! Where was it? It's like right in front of my face, isn't it? Oh, there's a lot of new places we can actually check out. Oh no, did we already... People 6. People 6. Faust. Wait. Foulstone. Okay. So this is... I am going the right way. Okay, cool. Cool. Foulstone. Bow. Bow. Foulstone. Okay, I'm here, my people. Your king is here. Don't worry. Daddy's coming home. I'm almost there. Stop sending SOS stuff. Yes. A malcontent has been spreading insulting rumors concerning the king among the aristocracy. What? Execute 2 noble families at random. What? At random? Thorough ladders of social events. Offer. Wait. I guess this is because I have certain resources. All the profit. Oh, I have to use profit factor? I don't like that. Offer privileges to whoever turns in the malcontent. I can use 1 profit factor for that. To publicly confess to some trifling errors. Throw a live social event for 2. Wait. Does this mean I lose it or I gained it? Probably lose it, right? Yeah, I'll offer a bounty. Offer privileges to whoever turns in the malcontent. Yeah, lost once. Only a few days later, the troublemaker is caught, and their tongue is presented to the rogue trader on a silver platter. The noble houses are to be thanked for resolving the matter. Now monitors. The noble house that is to be thanked for resolving the matter now monitors any and all remarks mentioning the ruler of the protectorate. Okay. Great. I came all the way out here for a tongue. I throw it out the airlock. Foulstone. I don't have anything else for Foulstone, do I? I really want this. It blocks Sacred Comet. I like a lot of this. Wait, Holy Defenders. Yeah, I just want Sacred Comet. I don't care about the rewards. Actually, I just want to convert my moon into a ship that spreads the faith. A temple comet. I mean, the moon's just sitting there, right? It's not doing anything. So I'm not going to do anything until I get my temple moon. It's the greatest reward ever. Okay, now what's on the list? Let's see. Are these... we've already explored some of this stuff. Go to the world of Quidsa Tamer. What do we have here? We have... Go to Footfall. Quest rumors, Xenos on Rampage. There are whispers on Footfall about Xenos, those cursed enemy carrying raids on inhabited worlds, usually destroying Imperial outposts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I mean, I know that's not a rumor. Angels of the Empire in the Expanse. I mean, we have one of them on our ship, so that's not a rumor. Eye of the Magnetic Storm. Rook-traded augurs cannot pierce through the magnetic storm above the planet. Only truly powerful sacred technology can gaze into the storm. You know what? I think I might... The next reward from the Navy might net me a better sensor that would be able to scan through this magnetic storm. The rig traders discovered a catch on a frozen world. Who actually did it? Casabellan's ship is seeing burning worlds. Okay, so knowledge for scouting. Friendly Casabellan ship is searching for burning worlds. Okay, cool. Treasure in the ocean. Quest. Let's just do some quests. 3 sorrowful phalanges. The corruption of hidden Genestealer cults has permeated through the expanse, so you just find traces of Genestealer cults. Yeah, of course, I know that. What is chapter 3? We've got all those done. Hunting grounds. Go to world of Quetzal Tamer. Calico's Winter Scale has turned one of his planets into a hunting grounds where the game is Eldari who have launched an attack on the world. House of Von Valencius could offer a helping hand to one side of the conflict. Oh yeah, that's right. So since the Calico's Winter Scale, his empire is kind of like crumbling around him, and if the game gives me the option, I'm gonna try to make him into like through political machinations, I'm gonna try to make him into a vassal state, right? See if I can get all of his worlds. It's not that I hunger for power. I just hunger for what is mine by right. You understand, don't you? So yeah, let's go to Winter Scale's territory. Go see my boy Winterscale. Okay, so we go this way. And then, let's see here. Tamer, that's here, so we go here. We go here. We go here. During the warp voyage, the Navigator Sanctum reported there are warp reefs. I love that. Right on the ship's course. The fragments of the Sea of Souls, given material form, the Navigator might either steer the ship past the dangerous region or risk approaching the regular information and gaining valuable insight. What's the penalty? What's the chances here? 75%? Yeah, we're scouting. Succeeded. Following the King's orders and the Navigator's instructions, the void ship approached the warp reefs and passed the sharp formation without brushing against a single one. No one on board noticed anything in particular, but it became a momentous event for the Navigator, who gained special understanding of warp emanations. Oh, Navigator's insight gained 6. Nice. Definitely what I needed. Okay, visit. So this is Winterscale's territory. So we definitely want to make Winterscale into a vassal state. Voxmaster Vigdis. Permission to speak, my king. The Augur crew has registered activity on the orbit of Quinza Tamer, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of the road trader Calicos Winterscale, is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Let me do something really quick. Can I open up... Let's see, core rules into the storm. Faith and coin, edge of the abyss. I just wanted to see something really quick. I want to see if... Give me 1 second, guys. Aha, yes. Caligos Winterscale. Okay. Lore break. Lore break. Hope you guys like me doing this. Lore break, lore break. Wee wee wee. Lore break. Cool. So, let's look up Caligos Winterscale's background really quick, because I know I had it. Famous rogue traders, the Caligos Winterscale, Aspis Corda. So, the Corda who was in this game, Aspice is her mother, I want to say, or relative. So, I don't know what happened to Aspice Corda, but he's not in here. Drachman Saul, Sarvis Trask. So, a little known fact, Sarvis Trask, the guy that made the Rogue Trader RPG, the lead developer, his character was Sarvis Trask. So this is his character. It's food for thought. Now you know. 100 Caligos. Let's look him up really quick. Caligos Winterscale. Look at this guy. Okay. Ever since Purity Lathamon charted a safe passage through the Maw into the stars beyond and opened up the expansion, there's been a Winterscale in the expanse. The storyline of powerful rogue traders has waged wars, conquered planets, and has written its name across the Crotus Expanse's very stars. The friends and the resources of the Winterscale dynasty are legion, but so are its foes. For if there's one thing a Winterscale loves more than profit, it's a worthy enemy. The Winterscale legacy began with Sebastian Winterscale. Okay, the cunning and able youngest son of a minor noble house in the Ixian sector. The Ixian sector is where the Eisenhorn novels take place, I want to say. So it's neighbor to the Calixtic sector. So it's a ways away from where we are right now. None are sure why the young Sebastian was granted a warrant of trade, but likely supposition indicates that his family saw an ambitious and extremely capable youngest child as a threat to the inheritances and possibly the lives of his elders. Whether or not this was true, the assessment of his abilities turned out to be correct. As Sebastian arrived in the Crotus Expanse with no resources, saved a single cruiser, just as exploration of unknown regions was just beginning. So he's been here for, I mean, let's see, it's 180 years. So he's, okay, so if this is the same guy, unless he's Winterscale II, like he's got to be here for like 300 years. It might be his son, you know, it might be the guy with the same name. Sebastian arrived in the Cronus Expanse. Wait, hold on one second. Let me just see really quick. Take a quick look at here. Oh, Caligula's Winter Scale. Wait, hold on. Wait, so who are we looking at? Yeah, this is Caligula's Winter Scale. So it might be Caligula's Winter Scale like the second. But if it is the same guy, is what this is saying, Caligula's Winter Scale has to be like 300 years old. If he was a rogue trader when they first started exploring the Cronus Expanse, he has to be like hundreds of years old. Okay, so Sebastian, his forebearer. Wait, no. Sebastian. Okay. No. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just. I'm reading, but I'm like not paying attention to my own voice. Okay, which is. Okay, so Sebastian. Okay, so Caligos was not around since the beginning, but Sebastian. Okay, so Sebastian was the originator of the house. Caligos has been here since the end of the pen and paper RPG, which is like 180 years. So that's more reasonable, I guess. Okay, so his ancestor, he quickly proved his worth, soundfully defeating the more powerful and better connected opponents. Rather than crushing their dynasty, he incorporated them into his own rapidly expanding empire. Sebastian explored the clusters of stars, Spinward of the Maw, and Furbundas. For it was not long before his efforts bore fruit. The region proved to contain many worlds, and this is where we are right now. The region proved to contain many worlds and systems worth vast fortunes in raw resources, Xenos artifacts, and other valuable finds. Winterscale dominated and controlled his every find with an iron fist, and by his death, the region was known to all as Winterscale's realm. Centuries later, Caligos Winterscale is the latest of his dynasty. So this is Caligos. Is the latest of his dynasty to inherit the now famous foreign of trade. In the years since Sebastian died, the power of Winterscale has only expanded. Okay, this is in the pen and paper RPG, so 180 years ago. And Caligos Winterscale has proving unwillingly to rest on his family's laurels. In the last half century, he has proven himself as capable as his ancestor Sebastian, and now the name Caligos Winterscale is spoken with fear and awe throughout the expanse. However, little is known about the upbringing of this famous individual. Before Caligos, the Winterscale was held by Arturos Winterscale. Okay, this is his father. But when he died, or ancestor. But when he died, no heir is apparent stepped forward to claim the mantle of rogue trader. For many years, the Winterscale warrant was held by a succession of regents and bannermen. Caligos emerged from complete anonymity and claimed his prize as the rightful heir of the Winterscale dynasty. Okay. So, Okay, he's just out of nowhere. He didn't have any heirs, but we found this guy. Okay. It is unknown if Caligos was the offspring of Arturos, the child of some parallel lineage, or simply a talented usurper. Okay. What is known is that within a single week, the Winterscale regents had either bowed to his will or vanished. Within his authority, firmly entrenched, Caligos Winterscale set upon building his ancestor's empire. It sounds simple enough that you can just pluck one of his, the family members from the Ixion sector. But, I mean, that is kind of far away, so, I don't know. I know, we can, how much is Xeno start talking? Current endeavors. We'll come back to that. I just wanted to read you guys a little blip of where he was in the pen and paper RPG. That's interesting, though. That he might not be at Winterscale. Interesting. Testing 1, 2, 3. Still here? Okay, cool. So he might not be at Winterscale. Interesting. What information does our librarian have on the Winterscale flagship? For a while, the Vox broadcasts only the clicking sound of Victus metallic manipulators. The Emperor's Vow is a cruiser carrying up to 120,000 crew. It's pretty big. Length overall 6,000 meters. Okay. Beam 1,000 meters. Estimated service in the Winterscale dynasty. Several millennia. Okay. Several millennia. So it was probably like a battle. It was probably a member of the battle fleet in Ixion. It is known that in fact the ship has undergone many modifications, including a replacement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries. And I'm afraid this is all we know, Lord Captain. Or King. Cassia. The librarian of House of Celio also held records of the Emperor's Vow. You know what? I think somewhere in the pen and paper RPG books, it actually does talk about the Winterscales, which Navigator family is with the Winterscales. I forget exactly which one it is. There's a lot of lore in just the RPG itself. I would like to kind of like delve into be like doing a lot of like lore videos on the RPG itself because I'm so fascinated by it. But I have to get better at making more edited content per week. Its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, a fledgling rogue trader with great fledgling. It might be like this can't be the original Sebastian Winterscale, right? It's not known how Sebastian acquired his ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to traverse the Maw and find a new home in the Cronus Expanse. Hail the Emperor's vow. It will be done. By grace of the machine spirits, the air gradually fills with discordant noises until the Voxmaster flips the last tumbler on the Cogitator's panel. Ibrick Apdafe. The Emperor's vow sends his greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valancius dynasty and the Hodd. This is Egbricht Apdafe, is Lordship Caligos Winterscale's Voxmaster, who has the honor of speaking on behalf of his lord today. When it succeeded, the booming voice fills the air, starting a few officers on the bridge. However, you feel that Egbricht Apdafe's obstinately confident tone is meant to hide his concern. Interesting. I heard Caligos was hunting Xenos. Where is he now? I do not wish to offend, your lordship, but I am most senior official aboard the Emperor's Vow at the moment. As for the Lord Captain, Egbricht Apdaf clears his throat, looking for the right words. You see, the Lord Captain has had another heated argument with the esteemed Ascendia Corda, and he's had very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge that we set out to protect the dynasty's rightful demesnes from the invasion of the profane Xenos. This is how we arrived here at Quitza Timur. There's no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for the Void Beasts. Nice. Seems I missed all the fun. Do not be upset, your lordship. One of the ships crashed at Quinza Timur, so at least some of those slippery Xenos must have survived and are still wandering the forest. True, the Lord Captain did wish to descend and finish off the elusive prey, but even he has not been able to escape the clinging grasp of the thicket for over 30 days now. It'll be an even greater ordeal for these wounded creatures. Yeah, it's been 30 days, so yeah, time in this particular game is very nebulous. So, we could have been technically we could have been at this for like years and years and years. We had a baby. Maybe in the next few streams I'll update my little prince's portrait, so he's like a young boy. Anticipating the next question, your lordship. No, I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive, and his body and spirit do not break easily. And besides, he is accepted by Wharton the Grey. Oh yeah, Wharton. I remember meeting that guy. He would sell his soul if it helped the Lord Captain out of harm's way. You haven't been able to find your captain over the course of 30 days? Things are not so simple, your lordship. The Lord Captain last contacted me from the landing point, currently under the Vow's belly. We lost about a dozen shuttles and several hundred scouts on the first days of the search. All of them went down to Quisitemur and never came back. It sounds like you lost your captain, dude. Our shuttles are relentlessly sweeping the airspace where our people perished. This way we're able to reduce the search area to just a few thousand kilometers, which does not change the fact that the people in the thicket are disappearing without a trace, and something is jamming the Vox transmissions. Anything else? Was there anyone else with Caligos aside from Warden? A full hunting party consists of 100 hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. May I assist in this? Yes, I would like to ask for a generous favor in return for a generous favor. Find the Lord Captain, if you could, and bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear by the Golden Throne that I will convince him to side with you in the conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. In any conflict that will occur in the next 100 years. After all, I'm allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf while he remains invaluable. Yes, you will need... very well. I need more allies like Winterscale. Your Lordship, I bow before your courage on behalf of the Winterscale dynasty. The data, which is going to be my dynasty soon. The data transfer decrease. I mean, he's the one who's actually been incorporating, well, his family, rather, has been incorporating other stellar empires into his own domain. This water, I'm getting all crackly. Okay. My crew will send you on the landing coordinates. May the God Emperor's grace shine upon you for many years to come. The Voxmaster's thundering voice falls silent. The machine spirits terminate the connection between the flagship and the two great dynasties. Okay. Sounds fun. Okay. The force of Quetzaltimur. Yeah, of course we're bringing our baby along. We're definitely bringing our baby along. Yeah, probably in the next stream or the other one, I'll age the prince up a little bit. Whenever minor power is used in anyone in value degradation, increased by +1. One major power is used, increased by +3. Maybe I'll give the king a little bit more white hair too. Okay, let's see. What we got here? Wintersale's shuttle rated its owner's return in vain. Okay. I think I need to give some throwables down here. Let's see here. Glass-conic grenade. Let's see. Pollen of the Unreal. Yes. Is anyone lacking stuff? Frag grenade. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so where are we going? We're going on a hunting expedition.
Know your duty.
I'm just gonna go hunt stuff and nothing else. Agnol, watch your father and learn. You are small, but someday you will be big. It is the great circle of life. Agnol, we eat the antelope, and then the antelope become the grass. No, we die, and then we become the grass, and then the antelope eat the grass. It is a great circle of the Emperor of Mankind. Attention, VOD podcast impossible. Okay. Rusted containers for transporting supplies. The markings indicate they are several centuries old. What the hell?
The divine watches over us.
Two. The Force of Quetzaltimur. Force of Quetzaltimur. Okay, so I can do either one. Mold, birds, and other rodents have ruined these fruits of the local vegetation. Wait, he's only been here for a year? Or for a month? Left. I'll do this for another half an hour and then I'll peace out. So that'd be 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. Okay. The shuttle disappears in a wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the king finally admits that he has been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempt to get back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Vox communication cannot reach the ship. Now it becomes clear how Caligo's Winterscale could get lost on his own world. Okay. Oh. Goods.
I need to look closer.
Is there anything else? What's up?
We shall reclaim
Fortune
what is
smiles.
rightfully
Ooh, what's this?
ours.
An ill omen.
There.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, so this is going to be a maze.
My warp sight reveals something.
Ow! Yeah, whatever.
Focus, Van Callox. Focus.
Do...
Let's see to it.
What torments you?
Let's see here.
The stars of my canvas.
Your
Yeah,
aims
some of the
will
stuff.
not be forgotten.
Cool. What's this? Bolt pistol. Just a plain bolt pistol, that's it. And some provisions. Vat meal cakes. Mmm, delicious. Whole steel plasteel whole plating. Mmm, even more delicious. Crate of Trank. Ooh. I think the king might have a drug problem. Let's just keep going left. Can't beat left.
To glory.
Part of the forest is obscured by a thin gray veil, emitting barely audible clicks. The translucent curtains ripples and starts moving in the direction of the rogue trader. Upon closer inspection, the veil turns out to be woven from many threads carried by fast-flying bugs. Interesting. The hive attacks the intruder, then retreats into foliage, leaving behind burning, itching bites and wisps of shredded web. Huh. Okay. It's our guardian. Okay. Oh, Elangel, Kellyan, and Yitzra, the Monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering? The spirit stones who shattered? Certain she who thirsts has long finished her feast. We'll destroy them. Every Monkey who... Did you hear that? Hey, how's it going? Raise your rifle at me. That's going to be the last thing you do. The soul destroyers are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury.
The holy Xenotype
Ambushed again?
is its own reward.
How can I be ambushed?
Called to battle.
Ambushed. Other ranger, we got... Oh, look at all the snipers. God damn. Cassia. Let's see here. Do this. And we can do this. I'm trying to get as many as possible.
Emperor, give me strength.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Okay. Do.
If I may.
Wait, what's her dodge? 76% dodge. Let's do kill zone.
Me.
Kill zone's gonna be better for
If you insist, Lord
killing
Captain.
Xenos. And we'll do Blitz as
I'm
well.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
And maybe I should have done... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh.
If only that were possible.
Oh my god. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. Definite oops.
Isn't this a job
She's on
for
the front
serfs?
lines. If she dies, I should probably just load it. Oh, I should probably do my YouTube thing. Guys, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. There's so many snipers. Please feel free to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Trying to build my YouTube following to 500 so I can actually monetize it and help actually grow this channel. Oh no. Please. Only you can save me by liking and following and subscribing. Oh. Oh! Oh!
Deliver us whole.
Oh. Wait. Wait. Hold on.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Okay. So silly. Quinsa Timmer. Oh, I have to go all the way back.
With each
Fine,
step,
whatever.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
Do the same thing.
Watch out. Stop. There.
Don't blow up.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Cool.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Alrighty, Roo. So someone's shattered their spirit stones? Huh. I mean, I can see Caligos actually doing something like that. The soul destroyers are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury.
Impure Xenos, I will drown you in your own screams.
You dare oppose us?
Okay, let's try this again. Frontline.
If I may. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do
I'm not
a blitz so
accustomed to
Abelard can
being
actually get
ordered
there.
around.
Get a little closer. Let's do this and do. Try not to get myself killed. Let's see here. Got it. Here we go.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Alrighty, Roo. 2. So Abelard, where are you? Abelard. Blitz.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, taunt. The bodies of the Eldari have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality. Their wounds indicate it has been done by a power weapon of some kind. Okay, sure. Wait, did he... Is he using it... Abelard, did you taunt? Or what? Did it glitch out? I think it glitched out. Ace. Would Caligar know what the Spirit Stones are? He probably would, right? He probably has the knowledge for it. Yeah, I think he would. If his family's been operating in the Cronus Expanse for hundreds of years, then yeah. And the wounds were dealt by a power weapon, so yeah, it probably was Caligos.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Let's...
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may.
I will not yield to the likes of
Abel
you.
Babel.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, what?
Do
Ah,
not
target is too
dare
far?
ask.
I'm so good at this game. Hurry. Hurry up. Load. Thank you. See, all you have to do is just be forceful. It's part of being a rogue trader. Okay, I think that's oop, and then I do this.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If only that were possible. I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Avalar, get in here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. And isn't this a job for the
Indeed.
Okay. Okay, taunts. Wait, what the? Why aren't they being highlighted? What's going on? I think the game is bugging out. Okay, weird. Okay, whatever. What's going on? Why can't you do it? Avalar. Yeah, the game's definitely bugging out. Okay, whatever.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Okay, and what's this? Stronghold stratagem. The Grand Strategist uses one of the combat tactics areas for one round. Allies in that area gain +7 hour to combat, be over penetrated, gain immunity to prone effect, and gain +2 deflection against area attacks. Sure, why not?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Nope. Stay away! What are you doing? Ah, slice through. Ouch! Oh my god! Oh, hello! It's the king. He's back. He's back, son.
Actions will speak louder than words. I will not be deterred.
Charge.
Your defiance
My
is
task won't
futile.
end here.
I can't allow myself to do this.
Come on. Almost. Just die. Yeah.
And so it shall
Threaten
be
this
done.
guy. We're gonna get snipers everywhere. Ah! Oh my god!
I'll return this favor tenfold. Your fall gives us the strength
What?
to carry on. Guide me.
Oh my god! You just shot my baby through the head. What?
Of oblivion yawn wide.
Oh snap! Oh my! What is this combat spike? Oh my lord! Oh crap, man! This is oh my lord! Okay, what is it? Daring Breach. Ward immediately restores all AP. Starting the next combat round until the end of the combat, Ward cannot use charge, and their MP is reduced by -3. That's fine. Wow. Damn. Almost killed 3 guys with those snipers. Shit. I mean, I can load, but I mean, what difference is it gonna make, really? Like, I got ambushed. I don't think loading's gonna make any difference. Oh, you know what? I think I know what to do. Hold on. Yes. Not here, but... I'll, because I think the ambush started off with them in their own little spots, so I could maneuver them around a little bit before the combat starts. Wow. Was that a crit? There was no. I don't think that was a crit. That was a sniping shot. That was just 100 damage. So if they use like a headshot, that's that's a one shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We are bound by the blood of masses.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, so let's try to. Kind of hard to see what's cover and what's not.
Let us seize the moment.
Look no further.
How close did I get? Oh, I can't get close at all. Wait, hold on. I don't know if this is going to do anything. This is probably not going to make any difference. Shoot. Yeah, you have to have like a high agility to survive this combat. Or, you know, the combat hasn't even started, so maybe I just need a better initiative roll for all my guys. Okay, so where are they? Okay, so it starts right here.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my
Can't go
genius
any further
blossoms.
back.
Oh, how
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
Any further
I
back? No,
serve
that's
the golden throne.
okay.
I am
All right,
your
then.
shadow. My visions showed this path. and
Abelard.
Your
many
seneschal
others.
is always there for you.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Yep. That sucks. Okay. You know what? There is some cover on this rock. So I could move Cassia. Well, Cassia wasn't even shot. It was the other casters. But I can move Cassia right here and have her eye blast these guys. I don't know. We'll see.
The holy xenocide is its own reward.
The holy xenocide is its own reward. Okay, well, I got a better initiative roll at least. Snipers... Yeah, this is much better. All the snipers have a low initiative. Much better. Goes like that. And this, right?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? That's a good question.
I'm afraid not. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, wait. I was able to snag one of them, right? Got one of the snipers. I can peg one of the snipers like that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. That works well. And Abelard was not able to taunt last time either.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
At your beck and call.
Abelard, don't let your taunt get bugged out, my dude. Nope.
Indeed.
Okay. It's not bugging out anymore. Nice.
Victory is imminent.
Cool. I can do... Nah, no. I'll save that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, what was this again? This is... for one round, all attacks by allies in the area inflict the overwhelmed effect. Sure.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Do, 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 do.
Naturally.
Okay, and then can we move up a little bit closer? Okay, Blitz.
I'll put
Blitz,
my
get a little
psychic
closer.
abilities to use.
Get in cover. We got 4. So let's see here. Can I curse them both? No. Oh, I forgot to give him the grenades. Oh well, whatever. I want to get them, but how do I do that efficiently?
But of course, Lord Captain.
Take these snipers out ASAP. King buff. One more.
Let's see to it. Everyone, step aside.
Can you cover?
I will not fail the craft world.
Okay, one more.
Isha,
Okay, cool.
heal my wounds.
Okay, much better than last time. Much better. And our baby is up also. Abelard. You know what? I think I would like to get Abelard to. Can you move Abelard? Can I do like this? Wait, I can do breakthrough.
I've seen
Nope,
worse
wait,
battles
nope.
than this in my time.
Never mind. Never mind. Let's taunt these guys.
I will do my duty.
And then we'll charge. Can we not charge? Why can't we charge?
I'd rather not.
Wait, do we actually use it this turn? Or whatever. I was hoping they actually get in line with this guy. Tis what it is. Whatever.
I'm not interested. Follow my lead.
Okay, and this should be. 1624. All enemies. It sets the target area on fire. Flames. And stuff. Make sure stuff happens. I guarantee that.
I will not join the ranks of the dead.
Extra range attack effect, damage over time effect on all enemies hit. Yes. Okay. We got cone. Come on. Just Avalar too. Nice. Okay, and we'll. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, it does do a, look at all this. So this is all fire dots. Yes, this is what I wanted for baby. Awesome. Agnol, good boy. Yes. Maddening Flames, I think it knocks him down. Looks good. We got some snipers coming up though. God damn! Save. Okay. So that's... Alright, so... Yeah,
As
go
the
here.
tenants demand.
21 movement. So... I could... spend some time to heal, but I really want to kill some of these guys. I do go over here and then jump. I'll go here. Go here, and I'll try to kill these two guys.
I am your blade and shield. There is only death, yours or mine. As honor ordained.
Okay.
Let your soul be purged.
And then, so I can do, yes, I can finish them off, I'm assuming.
Death is a blessing.
And then I can jump. And then jump again.
I shall not fail.
A pitiful attempt.
Oh no, I have to, I can't make a retreat because then this guy's not going to be threatened anymore. Yes.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Okay, King. It's up to you, King. Look at all this movement. Definitely want more. Who's next? This guy? And this guy. Okay, and then we have the next round. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of a boost. Go Blitz. Go up here. Actually go over here and get that
May the
extra
divine's
damage.
will be done. The Emperor commands.
Try to kill this guy in one round.
Rejoice in service. Actions will speak.
Get out of
louder
here!
than
Get
words.
out of here! Get your face out of here! Get your face out of my face!
I cannot comply. And so it shall be done.
Ah, that's fine. What's this? 78% dodge. Yeah, I need that whatever that is, the kill zone stratagem.
Your
No!
sacrifice will be in vain.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna keep on going. Proceed as normal. What did he get? He got a crippled leg, right?
Too bad, I'm still
Broken
standing.
ribs. Strength and toughness are
Dying
reduced by
one
20.
favors you.
That's fine.
Accept his gift.
Oh, my baby's dead! Oh, it's okay.
Guides my hand.
Death
Crap,
whispers
they're really annoying. What did Agnall get? He got like I think one of the worst ones. Actually, no, this is one of the better ones. Actually, you know what? I have trauma kits, so it's fine. My baby is dead. Oh, and is Kibble dead? Almost. Jesus Christ, man. I think I could probably just ignore the melee guys. They're not my greatest concern at the moment. Oh fuck. Let's see, Agnall. Let's see here. How many? What do we have? We have. Is there only 3 left? Let's see. I think there's only 3 left. 1, 2. There's one more. I know that. Oh no, there's fucking 4. Let's do... What does this do again? Until the end of combat, the Officer's Fellowship has. What big whoop. I can do this. Do that.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. As duty demands.
Okay, and what do we have left? Do this. This.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Do kill zone.
Me?
So re-roll,
If you insist,
re-roll
Lord
any
Captain.
successful dodges. And let's get the king in
In
here.
the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Target's too close.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Okay, like this.
Rejoice in service,
And
and so shall you have been judged and found wanting. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
more. Definitely want to kill this guy as much as possible.
The Emperor commands.
Hold on 1 second. I need to let Toby out. Might actually have to end the stream in just a second. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all the combat.
And so shall...
Ah, so close. Let's see here. Let's kill this guy.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Okay, and king. Get the king moving. Yeah, we have this this flame area that I can't utilize because I don't have Agnol anymore. It sucks.
through pain and hardship, we prove our devotion.
Nothing I can do.
That is foolishness.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Just a minor setback.
Abelard, help! Let's see where are these other guys. Can I make it here? Abelard, can I make it? Abelard? 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 Yes.
A tactically sound approach.
Okay.
An exemplary strike.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
At your beck and call.
Another one is shattered.
Oh no! Leave me alone!
Don't you dare give up now.
Okay, wow. Jesus. I'm pretty sure I can do this. We'll try to finish this combat real quick. King. Kill these guys really quick.
My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet. Your defiance is futile.
That's... Oops.
Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. I will not another
Nice.
step towards our ultimate victory.
Target well struck.
I do not fear a perilous path.
Oof. Come on, Lord. Okay. Just spending so much time hunting down these snipers. Can I kill this guy? Is anyone defending her? I don't think so. Oh, there's only... Yeah, that's right. There's only 3 people left. Uh-oh. 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 I'll do... Let's see. That's...
Battlefields are always drowned in
At least I'll be able to get a blitz up. No, I need a... Kill zone? Or you need a... I need a kill zone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's see here. Yes. That should be fine. Can I get all of them?
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, he still snagged Abelard. Sorry, Abelard. Can you make it?
And so it shall be done.
Yeah.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Oh, they're just passing out from the pain. Thank you. Maddening Flames is so good.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay. Let's do this, my king.
Rejoice in service. And so shall it be done.
This guy.
I will not be deterred.
Do the boom boom.
And so it shall. Let this be the warning. I won't suffer this. Us.
Oh, we got a free kick. That's right.
The Emperor, another step towards
This just
ultimate
explodes.
victory.
Yeah, king, go.
And so shall it be done. I will not be deterred.
Cassia, 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 Cassia. Use your I-beams, Cassia. Use your I-beams, Cassia. Use your
Emperor,
I-beams, Cassia.
give me
Use your
strength.
I-beams, Cassia. Cassia. Okay. Then we do... You know what?
Me.
Why not?
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And so it shall be done. Your corrupt
Cool.
way has failed you.
Oh my lord.
Know your
Hold on one
duty.
second. Nope. What? Well, hold on. My monitor's being weird. What's going on? Let me go let Toby in. 1 second. Okay. Switch my camera back on for just a little bit before we end the stream. Let's see here. Do 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 boo. Ba do ba do ba do ba boo. Cool. Let's see. Do 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 do. Gotta make sure we use the most appropriate box here. There we go. 40K. Okay, we're gonna end the stream in just a second. However, first step. Need trauma kit.
What ails you?
We're probably going to be stuck on this, right? Toxin. Let's see. You have a trauma kit, don't you? Trauma, trauma, trauma. It's, I think it looks just like a little bag. Heals, removes one trauma.
Stand still.
You cannot trick death. It will claim me one day.
Agility is reduced by 20 movement points reduced by half. I don't like that. And don't like that. But baby having a head trauma is actually not that bad.
You have my thanks.
Wait, it says remove 1 trauma, right? Oh, maybe not. There's bleeding. Wait, I should have. I think I just wasted it. Removes 1 trauma.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
Cool. Since we can't go back to the ship, we might as well.
Press on.
Though I gave thee my blood and my
Okay.
pain, thou hast ordained that I
Baby
shall
with
live.
hedge. And you know, my baby already has a soft spot. Like, 1 more soft spot is not going to be an issue. Okay, let's level up and then we'll end the stream. That sounds reasonable to me. Okay, what do we got? First tier archetype ability, so we can do Breakthrough, Forceful Strike, Taunting Scream, War against all the mark for Cresting Strike. Their next melee attack pushes the enemy away. Distance of the push is equal to 3 cells. The ability cannot be used with a Heavy Rock Saw. Okay, that's one of the expansion weapons, the DLC weapons. Breakthrough, I think, is better. War against the slash ability with 2 charges for this round. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. Yeah, that's fine. Now, skill, demolition, logic, social skills is what we wanted to use for the king, right? So he has 102 persuasion versus logic was pretty low. Cassia, coercion was 110. Growl 68. Commerce 75. Persuasion. Let's just do 1 more rank in persuasion. We got what you got, Abelard. Sworn enemy. Sworn enemy is pretty good for Abelard, I would say. War makes a targeting plus 22% armor and plus 7 melee attacks against that target. Target attacks a warrior during this round. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Sworn enemy. And let's do commerce. 80 commerce, yeah. Grand strategist. Yes. I would like to level up, please. Oh! Oh, this is all the this is all the navigator abilities that I missed out on. Nice. I wanted to give her a lot more navigator abilities. Cool. I'm very happy. Target gains plus 35 increased hit chance on their next attack, dodge, or on their next test. Chance of success on their next resistance. The target gains plus 35 increased hit chance on their next attack, dodge on the next dodge, and chance of success on their next resistance test. Bonuses disappear independently from each other after being successfully applied. Okay. Like the soul, deals from 17 to 38 damage to all targets in a line, and inflicts soul burn effects. So you can snipe with this. Target suffers 17 damage at the start of the turn. At the end of the turn, they must pass their willpower test to remove the flames. That can synergize with Baby. Notch of Purpose. Scourge of the Red Tide, what's that? Need immolate the soul or warp. Creates a 3x3 zone. Every creature that's in it enters and begins their turn in there. Suffers from 8 to 18 damage. The zone remains for 3 rounds and it cancels it again. Notch of Purpose. Navigator designates a square. The enemy closest to that square immediately moves up to 4 cells towards it. Okay. If multiple enemies are in the same distance from that point, all of them move. The targets move even though if they're immobilized under... that doesn't seem that great. Point of Curiosity. So if you get Notch of Purpose, you can get that. All enemies with a 6-cell radius around the navigator point up to 12 cells away from the navigator must pass a willpower test or immediately do 2 cells towards that point. That doesn't sound good. Show the path. This ability can only target allies that have at least 1 melee weapon. Can only target allies that have at least 1 melee weapon in one of their weapon sets. The target immediately gains an extra turn, during which they gain the ability to use charge and only this this ability. That's fine. It's actually not that bad, since it has so much melee stuff. It's actually pretty good. Vigil Beyond Time. The first use of ability on any target marks the target. Enemy targets must pass a willpower test in order to avoid this. The second use returns the target. Returns the target on any target. Okay. First use of this ability on any target marks the target. Enemy targets must pass a willpower test in order to avoid this. The second use returns the target to the position where it started during the first use and restores its wounds to the state where they are during that time. If this cell is occupied or unreachable from their current position, they move to the next closest cell in the direction of the navigator. I think that could be pretty good. Like, you can use this on your allies to restore their HP. Use that enemies to keep on moving them back. That's pretty good. Spot of Apathy. Navigator creates a circle within a 3x3 cell radius. Any creature inside of it enters it or ends a turn inside of it. Not an effects. Apathy makes a willpower resistance test. Failure applies the apathy affected creature. Apathy. The target is mobilized. After one round passes under effective apathy, target must make a willpower test. Successfully removes the apathy. Failure stuns the creature for one round. Interesting. I kind of want to try... There's a mod that lets you create navigators in the character creator. That'd be pretty interesting. All enemies in a 2-cell radius around the target must make a willpower resistance test. Those who fail, even if they're stunned or immobilized, immediately gain an extra turn. All enemies in 2-cell radius around the target must pass a willpower resistance test. Those who fail, even if stunned or immobilized, immediately gain an extra turn in which they attack their allies. Okay. Every time an enemy becomes a target of this navigator power again during the same combat, they gain a stackable plus 20 will. No, that doesn't sound that great. You have to. It has a prerequisite too. Ooh, lots of stuff. Waking Nightmare. All enemies within the area suffer negative 24 penalty to their willpower and toughness until the end of combat. Okay. Warp Course Unleashed. Enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. Cursed. All incoming warp ground is increased by 24%. Not bad. And all other damage increased by 12%. At the start of the turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. Ooh. That's pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff here. Start of turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. So it can spread, and it lasts until the end of combat. That's not bad. Zone of Fear. All creatures in the area must pass a willpower resistance test, or only immediately move out of the zone even if they're stunned or immobilized. I think Vigil Beyond Time or Warp Curse Unleashed. That's pretty good. How much is it? 2 AP? Vigil Beyond Time. Vigil Beyond Time is only 1 AP though. It sounds like you can use it multiple times. So like you can mark a target, have them run into a crowd, a dangerous crowd, and then move them back to where they were. I think I'll get that. It might be very useful. Let's see. We got Lore Materium, 80. Warp. Xenos. We have Awareness. 80. Athletics. Commerce. Let's see. I think she was my... I think this was my... Yeah, she's the one who has Lore Imperium. And Heinrichs has... Oh, okay, interesting. Light of the Emperor. Hammer of the Emperor. All allies affected by the Word of Emperor gain the Hammer of the Emperor effect. Next time they deal damage, this damage increased by 22 and the damage is removed. The second power can only be used while there is at least one ally affected by Word of the Emperor. I'm always using that thing. That's interesting. All allies affected by Word of the Emperor gain the Hammer of the Emperor. Okay. Interesting. Light of the Emperor. All allies affected by Word of Emperor are healed. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get this. Because I wanted to... Yeah, be a better healer. Shield the Emperor. Yeah. And then Lord Xenos for him. Then Baby. Baby is a knowledge master. Incinerate. Diggers, the target suffers double the damage of Ignite Psychic Power and half the fire damage of all burning... And half the fire damage of all burning creatures within line of sight. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What was the thing? So incinerate, sanctity powers, intimidation. Intimidation. Powers the next area effect. Operates the next non-area effect. Inflicts the intimidate effect on first target hit by attack and all enemies in a 5-cell radius. Joint analysis, technical knowledge, precise attack. Kind of want to do more abilities. Incinerate. Double damage with, yeah. That sounds a lot better. Synergizes better. And warp. My baby is very knowledgeable about the warp. Okay, what do we have? Captive Audience. The Blade Dancer's next attack inflicts bleeding 13 on all targets hit. These targets must pass a toughness resistance test with a negative 24 penalty or become immobilized for 1 round. All enemies immobilized per Captive Audience count as full cover for the Blade Dancer and their allies when adjacent to those enemies. That's very interesting. Oath of Vengeance. This ability costs 24 wounds to use. The Blade Dancer selects an ally until the end of combat. The attacks made by the Blade Dancer against enemies who have already attacked that ally gain plus 17 critical hit chance and plus 32% critical damage. Veil Blades. Cost 24 wounds to use. The Blade Dancer faces a side of their choice and immediately ends their turn. Okay. Until the beginning of the Blade Dancer's next turn, they can dodge area attacks without moving, are immune to all types of force movement, gain plus 20 parry against attacks made from that side, and can now parry attacks made against adjacent allies. Huh. Interesting. Veil of Blades. So it can be more of like a tanky stuff too. Blade Dancer. Until the next turn, they can dodge. Okay, they can dodge area attacks without moving. Immune to gain plus 20 parry against attacks from that side. It can now parry attacks made against adjacent allies. While in their effective Veil of Blades, the Blade Dancer can even parry ranged attacks, except range area attacks made by. Huh. The type of parry range attack is calculated as if it were a melee attack. I think I might actually try that. It's only 0. My other alternative would be Captive Audience. Inflicts bleeding 13. What does it go? It is based on agility plus weapon skill. Inflicts bleeding 13. But this does increase bleeding. And it doesn't do immobilized. Oh, both are good. Like, this would have been really good for this combat that I was just in. But I feel like... I think this is better for now. It gives her more of a variety. And we do tech use. Cool. Okay. I'm happy with that. So, the further adventures of the king will have to wait until next week. Guys, thank you very much for attending my stream. Once again, I always appreciate you. You are amazing, beautiful people who deserve all the love in the world. Don't ever forget that. You always have a place over here in my community. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe if you have not already. We'll be back for LoreTuber in a week. And we're going to be streaming mornings, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday. I'm sorry, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll consider trying to stream more often in the mornings, because I mean, if you want to grow, I mean, part of the things you have to do every so often is just do more often. No problem. It's true, Ace. It's true. So yeah, what else? I think that's pretty much it. Check our Discord if you haven't already. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Be true and kind to each other, and I will see you before you know it, okay? Bye.